Eve's the only one in here.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so. If there's anybody else, they're not talking.
They might. Yeah, it might be like stuck for mine.
Yeah,
They'll figure it out and hop.
that's right.
Let me see if I can go in there and see too. Hi, everyone.
That's right.
Hi, Eve. How are you?
Hi, Miss Eve. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
We are going
Everyone's looking great tonight.
Yes.
You too, Miss Eve. Yes.
Looking lovely.
Everyone's hair looks fluffy and great.
Yep. And it's going to rain tomorrow. We're supposed to get some really bad weather, like rain and hail, and I'm like, great. So
yeah, it was supposed to do that today here about I think this evening, but it didn't ever come. I don't think.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it if it did.
Yeah. So, I'm hoping it don't get as bad as they're saying it is. That's why I kind of thought, well, this is a good night for me to go live, because if for some reason it happens tomorrow night, I won't be
get kicked off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to the lady. I had to go back for the follow up for my foot from the last time, and she said that they had a baseball game supposedly tomorrow night for her kid, but they moved it to tonight, I believe, for that reason.
Yeah.
So because of the weather.
Yeah.
So
I'm the only one here. I know. That's what me and Megan was saying before the countdown went. It was like
more. Yeah, it shows there's more. So here's running Gray Wolf.
I said, I think our only dedicated person here is Miss Eve this morning. There's running Gray Wolf. Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Miss Tilly. Miss Tinsel. Would you get out of the window? There's a cat, the little stray cat that I feed. She was actually born under my studio, under my shed. Her mama had her under my shed, and there's two of them, and they still live under my shed.
Oh.
A year later. So I feed them because I can't not feed them, because I just can't let them not. I can't watch them not. I can't let them starve. So, and she gets up in the window and in the chair and stares in the window at the other cats.
Yeah, I wonder what she's gonna eat.
Yeah, I already fed her. I fed her, and they know too. They're stray cats, but they're now my barn cats. But they know supper time. They've got it down pat. They know when I'm going to feed them every night. Yeah,
they usually do. The cats are like that too. They'll scream at certain times. I know when they're making, and I always say scream because that's what they sound like. They sound like they're out there screaming, but I'm like, they're hungry.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and she's gray, and you probably can't see her in the window. Can you see her?
She's the one that like hops across the screen every now and then, huh?
She's gray. I don't know if you can see her on the outside of the window.
Not really.
Yeah, she's gray.
Kind of.
She's like gray, like looks like she's got like tiger stripe gray all down her back and everything, and you can't really see her when she's looking in, but she's always sitting there peeping in the window, staring at me, and I'm like, okay, stare at me all night. You got a new tablet today.
That's
getting it all set up. Yeah, what kind of tablet you get? You get an iPad, or you get a Android, or? Yes, you're right. They did pick me. You're right. Yep. You're number 2. Yep, like number 2. Thank you. We're going to talk about Mr. Watts.
Yes.
And his interrogation some more. And I was last night on Cher's channel, Cher asked me what we're going to do, and I said we're going to do the Watts. I said, but we're just not going to pick on Chris. We are going to talk about the case in full. Like, we're going to discuss Shanann and Facebook, and we're gonna look at a lot of different things. We aren't just gonna look at Chris and nothing else. So
yeah, I think that's important a little bit.
Yeah,
to kind of look at both and what was going on at the time.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. That's in any case. That's what they have to do. They have to look at everybody involved, because you can't just say, well, that person's not involved at all. I mean, you got to be fair and look at everything.
Right. I agree.
Not an iPad. I can't afford those. They've gotten pretty better, more reasonable than they used to be. I haven't bought an iPad in a long time because I have a computer and I still have my old iPad that I
Yeah.
use, but I haven't priced an iPad in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't. My kids get them. They have like a bunch of them. So yeah, they're expensive. But I haven't bought one in a while. I think
Yeah,
the last one was a couple Christmases ago. So
I think that my husband's, and this is how old it is. When we got our cell phones, they had a iPad thing. You could get an iPad.
with it or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's how old his is. He's had it. I
That's good.
mean, yeah, it's still going.
Yeah,
The
I had a
boys get on it
Samsung
play.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a Samsung one like 2017, 2018. That's the last time I had like a tablet,
yeah,
like a personal
yeah,
tablet.
yeah.
But so you said we're looking at the same interview, right? The
Yeah,
second part of it.
we're gonna pick up. You remember last week we were looking at his dad had came in and his dad
Right.
was talking to him and he was saying to him, "This is how it went. This is how it was gonna go."
Right.
And we were saying he kind of led him in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will do is I will go back just a little bit so we can pick up back up on that part again.
Okay.
Because I usually when I end it, I leave it in my playlist just where I stopped.
Where you left off, yeah.
So I don't have to worry about picking it back up and saying, I used to write the timestamp down.
Yeah.
So I would know where to go back to. But here lately, it's staying once I stop it and put it back in my playlist. It doesn't. It's where
Stays
I.
there.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to write
Yeah,
it
I
down.
guess if you don't play it outside of that, it should be where you left it off, I would
Yeah.
think.
I
Yeah.
used to go back, and the reason I would timestamp it would be because I want to listen to the rest of the video in case there's something that I want to discuss before I get to that part. So I would know what was in the video. But now I don't. I don't go and
Yeah.
rewatch it. I just watch it with everybody else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I use my Android tablet and use. Oh, hold on, I missed that. I use my Android tablet and use it religiously every single day, and they're cheap. Yeah, Android. Yeah, you can get one for $60 at Walmart. Hey, that's good.
Yeah. I liked the tablet I had. I just haven't bought one again in a long time.
Yeah,
So.
that's what I got, an Android. My granddaughters wanted it's a type of tablet. It's called Amazon. Is it Amazon Fire?
It's a Fire, yeah.
And it's that's limited on what they can do with it
Yeah.
because my daughter doesn't. She's not going to let them have internet and stuff like that because they're 11 and fixing to be teenagers. So she's not she's not having that. But
Right.
I bought them off of Amazon during I think it was Black Friday maybe. They had them on sale, and it was like they were like $60-something each.
Yeah, they're cheap.
And and I sent them to them for Christmas, and she's got it where they've got limited use on them, but they still have fun on them. But
Yeah.
99 at Walmart. There, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Appalachia Skies.
Hello, how are you?
No, you're fine. We just got on here 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I was late starting, so you're good. You are good. You are good. I sent her a funny video today. I was on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And there was two guys and they were riding a motorcycle and he flung that fella all over he was holding on for dear life. He was like slinging him all around. His leg was dragging and he made it. I mean, he was coming off the back of that motorcycle like this high.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, how is he hanging on? And then at the end, the guy slid sideways and he flew off. And I'm like, dude, you rode that motorcycle like a bull. And then right at the end, it throws you off.
Yeah. I don't really
was-
like motorcycles very much. I don't mind four-wheelers and things like that, but not so much the motorcycles.
Yeah, I don't know how this fella hung on. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was hilarious. It was funny. Oh, that's okay. She's Megan. She says she's sorry she missed you.
Oh, no, you're fine. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great.
Yeah, she said she missed you. She's sorry.
It's okay.
You really aren't.
Early.
Yeah, you really aren't late. Me and Megan got. I think.
Yeah, we just got on like 9.
Like,
yeah, it's just hit 10 minutes, like or
yeah.
11 minutes just now.
Yep, 11 minutes. Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
Because I was late getting on here. I was trying to get all my self together.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing, when you get to StreamYard, you got to get your playlist, you got to put your video in, and you got to get, you got to get situated.
Yeah.
And every time you do it, you act like you didn't done it before. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? And you do it every time. It's just crazy.
And then sometimes, I mean, very rarely does it go smoothly, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I got that all great this time. Maybe it'll go better next time. And then it's like, nope, not at all.
No, and you're always nervous. You're like, always.
Yeah.
Hi, Witchy Mama.
Hi, Witchy Mama. And hi, Claudia. How are y'all?
Hello. Yes, hello, Claudia. How are you?
Well, I'm doing great. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. We're doing good. We were just talking. We're going to start the video where Chris's dad comes in and tries to tell him what to say. I wish the volume was I can't make the volume any louder because you know how those videos come in, but he's whispering to him to say it. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, that he is trying to lead him into
what to say.
Yes, to blame it on Shanann, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Megan, I love your swords and the little shelf above your door. It is perfect place to display your prize pieces.
Up there is a bunch of like those roses that are in water, and some of them have like glitter around the edges, and then some of them don't. They're all different ones like Chris got for me, like over different Valentines and stuff. But the shelf that's up there, my grandpa built. Like this is their house, so like there's a whole, like he had built this whole vanity area for my grandma.
Oh, nice.
So like he designed this like whole room.
Yeah,
for, like her pretty much like what she would want and need.
Oh,
he put that.
He had her spoiled, didn't he? That's good.
Yeah, pretty much. She didn't put gas in her car or do any of that.
Oh, that's sweet. Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken. How are you?
That's so sweet. I love it. I love to hear stories like that.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the whole house is really set up, and then they had another like ranch home, but he set that up a little bit more for because they were hunting and stuff there all the time. So this was more set up for like her.
Yeah. He had his. He had his little hunting
because he was a big guy. He's a big dude. Like he was like 6 foot something in this room. Like because of all this, like so like you can like you like even me like I'm sliding by. So I'm like, dang, how did he?
How did he manage to get around in there?
Yeah, he barely move.
Aw.
And this was his side over here too. So that's what I'm saying. You have to like squeeze past it all.
Yeah, he made do just to make her happy, didn't he?
Yeah, so she didn't have to.
Yeah. Oh.
But
all right, we are going to go. Let me go over here. I'm going to go over here so Megan can watch the chat for me. I'll be over here in StreamYard because we can't stay in both places.
Yeah.
So I have to go over here and I can see no one.
Yeah, maybe that'll be it. Oh, did you see the teleprompter thing I was telling you about this time?
Let me go back and look.
It's in your note area. But yeah, I was gonna say they should add that too. Like, well, I guess you could. You can display the comments on screen, but that's still too small to read if you're just looking at the main screen. But they should find a way to display the comments over so you can see them at the same time.
Yeah, but you can't. No, is it in
It should be in the notes area. Do you see the notes?
I don't see notes.
Oh, I don't know how like many tabs down from one side it is.
Is it in the media part or is it in the do I have to have my comments turned off to see?
No,
I see notes. I see it. I see it.
Click the notes and then you can write your notes there, and then there's a teleprompter so you can switch that on and it keeps all the notes over your screen.
I see
So
that.
you don't forget it. And you don't have to keep clicking back and forth. And you can read the comments while you're reading the teleprompter. We're looking
Ah.
at the Watts case, which I feel like that's the one that I met you on, Ken, because I was on the armchair. I feel like that's where I met you at, Armchair Detective. Pretty sure.
What did that do? Let's turn that off. There we go. I don't know what that
Days, Ken. What happened?
Did y'all see that come up on the screen? Maybe I only see it.
Didn't. Yeah, I still do tarot readings. I do them random. I don't know. I guess we're talking. I guess me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I still
go
do
ahead.
them
Yeah.
I still do them randomly for my channel. I just don't like feel pulled to do every case as much as I did when I first started doing them, is all, I guess. And then I only work for like one or two of the phone sites now where I do them, which is very rarely. I don't really have that much time for those. And then I do private readings from Patreon for like you. And then I do Etsy. I get some on Etsy.
No, I put a thing up there, but I don't think y'all saw it. I think I only see it from my side.
I didn't see it. No,
it's kind of weird. So I'll explain to Ken real quick. The Watts case is Chris Watts murdered his whole family for a side piece. That's my best description of her.
Yeah.
He was having an affair with her, and I feel that he didn't do it by himself, that she helped, and there's several. Yes, Chris Watts. Do you know that case? So several of us feel that he didn't do it by himself.
Right.
But that's obviously what we think doesn't matter, because probably never will that person pay, or those people pay for what they've done here.
Right.
But they'll pay for it one day. Yeah, they'll pay for it one day. But, and even if he come out and told the truth, nobody believe it, because he lied.
I think too much time has gone by too that nobody would even want to mess with it or believe it or any of that. So.
And they're not going to believe him because he's lied so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that easy to discredit a liar.
Yeah, then nobody's going to want to believe him. But
yeah.
Oh, you don't think that way? Okay. Well, I think what part I could say about that is her phone did ping there that morning.
Yeah.
Her phone did ping there that morning. And her truck was seen
in the area.
In the area that time of the morning.
And that was the older neighbor, I believe, is the one that they're saying that said that she saw a truck and they think it looked like Nicole's. Is that who you're talking about? Who saw it?
Yeah,
was that a neighbor?
Betty, I think's her name. I think her name.
So.
Yeah, she don't live there anymore. She moved, but I think her name.
People did.
Yeah, because Nosy Nate moved too.
Yeah. Yeah, I went by there when I went to see Tara.
Right, on the highway. Right. Yeah, they've seen her coming through the neighborhood. Yeah. But her phone did ping there.
Yeah.
For sure her phone did ping there. But I still think she was there. And I think she had part in it. For very much. What you snap? Oh, do you see her now? She's like, I can't see Ken.
I see Claudia in mine and Ken in mine, but I don't see anybody else.
They may be because they're in Megan's chat.
Yeah, but I see them both here, so I don't know. And remember that one time we couldn't see them here at first, but now I can. So I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's.
I don't know. I guess I can see everybody because it's my StreamYard, and then you.
Yeah, no, I can see everybody here. I can't. Yeah, if I were to go into a chat though on YouTube, it's the rooms are split.
Okay.
Right. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how it knows which room to route you to. I don't know how it's doing that.
Yeah. No, she can see you, Ken, and I can see you.
Yeah, I can see Ken. I can see Eve. I can see Wolfie. I can see Appalachian Skies. I can see Claudia was here, and then I feel like.
But I don't think Appalachian Skies can see you because you're in Megan's chat. Which is fine. You can stay, you can stay there. But for me and Megan, it puts y'all all in one chat. But when we dual stream like that, if you're in Megan's, only you're only going to see who's in Megan's chat, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna only see who's in, or y'all are only going to see who's in mine.
Yeah,
You
it's like
don't
my
see
thumbnail is
Claudia?
different from yours. Everything
Yeah,
is different.
yeah.
Yeah, and if I go into
Claudia,
your chat room, I see
you see
everybody.
everybody. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Claudia was in here. She might have left.
I see Claudia in my room. Well, I saw Claudia in my room, but she might.
She
But
may
I
be
see
going
her
back
on the
and forth.
computer. I saw her
Yeah,
on the computer. So,
yeah.
but again, like, yeah, I can see everybody on the computer. I remember last time when we first did it, I couldn't see everybody on the computer.
Yeah,
Now I can.
it's weird how it,
Yeah, I don't know how it decides.
because it doesn't tell you. I mean, there is no
There's Claudia.
explanation for it. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah.
There's no explanation for it. It doesn't say when you dual stream, this is how it will look. It just has
No, it
the
doesn't even
banner up
show we
there.
have the same number of views either. I noticed.
Yeah,
You would think it would show the same because it's routing to the same
yeah,
place.
but it doesn't. That's weird too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you just, when you choose to do that, like Megan comes up before we start, and it gives her the option of joining. So she hits that banner, and that's it. That's all we see. We don't.
Mm-hmm.
We It doesn't tell us what it's going to do. So
Mm-mm.
that's why we asked y'all the first time we did it. Hey, this is like a new thing we're trying.
Yeah.
Tell us what you see on your side. So when they comment, let's see. Steve said, when they comment, you see their comments from Megan's chat. Got you. But if they don't comment, you don't see the people. Is that what you're saying? That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Hi, Diane. How are
Hi,
you?
Diane. How are
I,
you doing?
I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
I
I see
don't.
her in comments a lot.
I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that. Mhm. Okay, you said yes. That's how it is. If you don't comment, we don't see you, but we see you when you comment. So if they're in your chat and they comment, they see them. But if they're just in your chat and they don't say anything, they don't see them.
Mm.
So their comments pop up and they get to see both. They can see both sides. On my side, I see a big bowl of red beans and rice.
I was about to say I don't see that, but that sounds so good.
Nice with you, Mama. She told me she was going to make that tonight.
Yeah.
Nice. And rub it in too. Thank you.
Did you leave her on the phone?
Thank you, ma'am. Just
Go
kidding.
talk to her. Daddy will be here soon.
Oh, that's
So everyone
funny.
comment, yes. Everyone like both lives and
That's
comment.
right.
And whichever
That's right.
one somewhere links out. I don't know.
Yep.
However that works, everybody
Like, subscribe, comment,
yeah. All that
view,
good stuff. All the above.
doing good. Sometimes I stay in the bushes. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
I
I
hear
don't
you.
really talk in people's lives that much.
I say
And then I'll
hi.
go to write
And that's it.
stuff, and then like I'm like, oh, I don't really think that's that important, and then I'll like
Yeah.
I'll delete it because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
But I do that a
sometimes
lot.
there's certain people's,
Yeah, certain people's I do. I would talk
yeah,
in yours. There's no, but I
right,
mean,
for sure. Yeah.
like
But
the big
there's some lives I talk in and they don't even act like they know I'm there. So I won't.
they don't
If,
acknowledge you, so there's
if
really no.
I make a couple of comments and nobody even acknowledges me, then I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, especially when you see them all talking to each other, so you know they see you.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
like,
And
okay,
it's,
well, I'm just gonna leave now. Bye.
yeah. Yeah. And
Bye, everyone.
I'm not trying to be a little kid about
Thanks
it.
for
I'm just,
having me.
I'm just saying, that's if
Yeah.
I'm going to take the time to
Well,
watch
the,
and comment, at least you could do is say, hey,
Well, and the point is to chat. I mean, that's kind of
yeah.
why you're there. So if you want to chat, if
Yeah.
you're a chatty person and you want to chat, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take my
Mhm.
chat in somewhere else. But
There is nothing new with Chris Watts. But when I started my channel, at the time Chris Watts came out, I was not able to do what I wanted to. I wasn't able to discuss it how I wanted to because I was always discussing it, on other channels. So when I done my channel, I'm like, I'm going to go over the Watts case. So that's what I'm doing.
yep.
Nothing new in it. Nothing. Nothing exciting. Yep. Red beans and
Revisiting.
rice. Yep. That's just not rude. Not take. It is rude. That's what I think. I mean, I always try to say something to everybody. Yep, there's Megan's channel. Thank you, Eve, for putting
Thank
that in there.
you.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, nothing new on him. I just wanted to talk about it and cover it because I didn't get to when it happened. I didn't have a channel. Um, so yeah, that's it. On long streams and all about saying hello, but I'm also for popping out to do real life, right? While
Yeah.
listening, dogs need to go out. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
That's
And
probably some of the ones I talk in the least because I'll end up putting them on in the background on something
yeah,
and just so I can listen to while I'm doing whatever it is I need to
yep,
do. So
yep.
that's why I have that's why I was telling you, put the ones like this in podcast mode because people will put them in podcast and you get a
Yes,
whole different like group of people for
right.
podcast. So
And they just and a lot of people do just listen while they
yeah,
don't
I
sit and
do.
watch the chat.
Yeah. Like when
They
I'm cooking and then because like usually when I do that, like I'm bulk cooking or I'm cutting, like I'll cut fruit too at the same time and wash dishes. So I try to do like everything at the same time. So I'll be in the kitchen for like 2 hours. I
right,
might as well, if I
right,
can do nothing else in there besides that. So
right. Yep. I'll leave a chat.
yeah,
I know it.
whenever. Well,
Yep.
yeah, no rush. And
Yep.
make sure we definitely give it on Tammy's.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna go. We're this at this point. If you wasn't here last time, this is when Chris's dad. He asked to speak to his dad, so they brought his dad in, and that's where this part is. This part where he's
Yeah.
talking to his dad. I'm gonna move it back just a little.
Okay.
Take it back. Let's see. Let's try take it back there. Okay. And then I think closed captions on. We'll see when I get it started.
Connor in the background. He's like, "What happens if a chicken corrupts?"
Huh?
Connor, he's always asking crazy questions. He's like, "What
Oh,
happens if a chicken just goes corrupt?"
oh
They don't even know what that
well,
means completely. It would be pretty crazy sounding though, right off the bat.
I think it's on now. Hold on. Let's
I
see.
leave a chat when no one
Yeah,
says
it's
hi
on.
to me or what. Yeah. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
on.
and I've always felt bad if I like we go through it and I realize I didn't say something to somebody. I'm like, oh no, I didn't say, like I'll feel
Yeah,
horrible about, especially like the last one we did. I needed to slow it down, is what I should have done. I didn't slow the chat down, and then I was trying to catch up, and I was so far behind, it almost didn't even
yeah,
matter by the time I caught up.
yeah. And he's
Thank
almost
you.
talking so slow that so low. Sorry, that the closed captions not picking it up. But
Who
we'll
the
see.
dad?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. He's like almost 9. Connor's almost 9, but he still has a real like tiny kid voice.
Doesn't seem like he should be that old.
No, because he had just turned 1 when we met, I think, or 2. He wasn't even 2.
No, I know he's in diapers.
Yeah, he was barely had his first birthday, like, right after I started
Yeah.
the channel.
I forgot to also say this is from Miss Unjustified, Miss Kim Unjustified. I did put her link in my description, so it is in the description. But this is her video, and I've known Miss Kim for a long time too. Let's see, what I found weird about was his dad didn't react like most grandparents would. He didn't seem,
Yeah,
yeah,
upset.
mm-hmm,
Even
yep.
his
It's like none of them really had. They were like emotionless, like they didn't know. It's like he got not knowing how to react and having emotions to from his parents.
I didn't realize I pushed it. But,
I
like, for 2
know.
grandchildren, yeah, 2 grandchildren, you would expect somebody to be upset,
Yeah.
So for to not show little to no emotion and just worry about, blaming her right away, that was
Yeah, that's the first yeah, because they didn't want him to go to prison.
yeah,
So if you blame her, which you can't prove it, but if you blame her
yeah,
then blame the victim, then he don't have to go.
yeah, I guess in their mind, it's all they had left, but,
Yeah. Well,
still.
hmm,
But that was by his doing, so
that's right. Yep.
but
Either way, he brought it the monsters in that house.
4-month-old golden retriever. killing her. Yeah. Oh, here's Chief. Hello, Chief. Are you pulling it up still, Tammy?
Can you hear it?
It's not on screen.
Yeah. I was trying to put.
I could hear it though. Yeah, that's
I was trying to get the closed captioning right. Is what I was trying to do, but it's not.
okay.
I don't know that it's. I don't know that it's playing because they're talking so low. I was trying to fix the closed caption on it, but maybe it'll. Let's see if
Oh
it'll.
yeah, I mean it would. You could do it, but it's still gonna probably say some words wrong because it's
Yeah.
so quiet.
Yeah. Let's see if it's on now.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Well, it should be on now. Let's see. But he's talking so
It's
low.
on. Yeah.
Like, in her heart, I know she knew about the affair. She's just waiting for me to say something, for me to deny it again. She just lost it.
Why is that not?
I mean, you can hear it.
The crying, like, happened.
I can. I don't know if everybody else, can everybody else hear it in chat?
Can you hear it? Making sure y'all can hear it. I was trying to get the closed captions stupid thing to working good.
Yeah, they were whispering at first, but they started getting loud like right when we got ready to pause it.
Okay. I can't turn their volume up, but that's as loud as I can get it. I think I got the closed captions on now though.
Yeah,
that clock.
Yeah, all right.
She knows when we told her about our apartment the other time. I didn't tell her how long she just knew. She just knew. She did not know how long she just knew.
Closed captions even confused.
Yeah.
So, I think she just knew, like, the affair was happening, but I just denied it. Don't you told her before on that separation? But, yeah, she was hoping to go to counseling or something. I didn't like the counseling thing. She lost it. And another separation.
So he just said that she asked him and he denied it.
Yeah.
And that he just wanted a separation, and then he said she asked me to go to counseling and I didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I had heard that she had asked him to go to counseling, but I didn't hear it the first time in this interview.
Yeah, so. I think where I first saw it was maybe in the text messages. Maybe.
Okay.
When they showed all the text messages, when those came out, I feel like that's probably the first place that I saw or heard it. I
That
think.
she had asked him to go. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like she told somebody in a text message, and that he had. I feel like in the text message she had said that he had said no,
Yeah.
but I
He
don't
didn't,
remember
he didn't
who it was
even,
to.
he didn't even want to try.
No, and then she sent him that book. And it
Right.
was in the trash.
That he threw in the trash. Right. Yeah.
That's right.
He didn't even open it, I don't think. Did he even take it out of the envelope?
I don't think it was. But they had said it looked like he didn't open it, even if it hadn't been removed out of the envelope. But it might have been where they had just like pulled the tab or something. But I think it was right there on the very top. Like you could tell it hadn't really been messed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah, because I think she texted him about it like the day before or like that day or something that had arrived. So they knew it hadn't been there very long either.
Yeah. She was trying.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely was.
Bless
I think
her.
because the first marriage, I think she didn't want to be divorced again too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think too, just like, like being divorced. I've never been married, period. But I'm assuming if you'd been married once, you probably wouldn't want to be getting a divorce again. You'd probably want to try your hardest, I would imagine.
Yeah. Because your first thing is I failed again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't want anybody to think like you failed again. Yeah.
Right.
Or it was something with you or something like that.
Yeah.
So
look at the comment on the screen I just put.
I don't know. Don't tell Chris though. I have no idea.
Don't tell Chris.
I have no idea who that was.
We won't tell him.
Don't tell the other Chris.
No, don't tell that. Nobody saw him.
Mm-mm. There's nobody.
Nobody.
There's nobody.
I wish he'd talk a little louder so closed caption would pick it up.
Once he decides that he's back on track with the story, he'll be like, all right, now we're back.
Then we'll get louder. Yeah, we'll get louder now.
Yeah. Pipe up.
Yeah. I wonder what Chris is staring at because he hasn't moved his head the whole time.
Yeah. Probably just the floor. I don't feel like he ever has much thoughts going on, so he's probably just staring at we're just staring at the nearest spot on the floor.
Right.
Wonder how that got there.
Yeah.
Wonder how I could get it out.
Right. Right.
Shanann told me to use this to clean it.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad Shanann can't see that. She'd be mad.
Yeah. At least I didn't do it.
Right.
At least I didn't do it.
Yes.
Now it's picking it up.
Wow.
I use it because
She lost separation. That's not barely going on, but we just profusely denied it. We did. I had totally unchained all those things. Well, connection. Range.
She's like, we've left y'all in here long enough to whisper. We need to get this going. I mean, Megan.
Connor was in the background. I
Oh.
keep forgetting about this mic thing. Yeah, but I was saying she keeps rubbing him in the back like a baby, trying to
Yeah.
get him to like spit it out.
Yeah.
Like just spit it out already.
Yeah, she came in there and she was like, "Okay, now y'all need to move this along. Y'all both are slow. We can't be sitting here, you know. Imagine thinking he would get away with. Yeah, he really did think that.
I don't really know how he really thought that. As much
I
as
don't
she was
either.
online, as much as she was constantly chatting with people, I don't really know how this dude thought he was going to get away with that.
Well, and my theory for that, Ken, is he didn't think he would be here. Is my thing, because had it went how they were planned it to, they would have blown up Servy. In my opinion, only. I mean, they would have blown Servy up with them there, and they would be just missing. And he would go on with whatever. But when Nicole Atkins did a welfare check, that kind of threw a wrench in things, because they were going to go back, in my opinion, and make the bed, throw away the stuff that was in the trash can. They were going to go take care of the details that were left. But when Nicole Atkins made the welfare check, that changed everything. So they didn't think they would be sitting there, because, in my opinion, they had plans to blow it up. And so it would have been forever before they were even found, if that would have been the case.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. That's how I think he thought he was going to get away with it.
Yeah.
But everybody may not feel the way I do, but that's.
I mean, I definitely. I mean, he had that gas tank or gas. Yeah, I mean, not gas tank, but can. Yeah. So I mean, what was he really doing? And he kept walking back and forth, like he couldn't 100% decide. But you could tell, like at the end, I mean, he did, from what I saw, put it in there.
Yeah.
And then you saw the car too. I think he did take her ring out of the car. I don't really know what else it could have been. It looked like he put something kind of around his finger or something like that.
Yeah, it did look like he reached in there and got something. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's why I think he thought he was going to get away with it.
Yeah.
Now, there could have been, yeah, they would have, but if they got rid of all the evidence, they couldn't have, and they wrote the note.
And the whole thing blew up. It would have had a hard time proving if the story was a lie or not.
Because that's why he wanted to get in Shanann's phone.
Yeah.
Was to make some text messages that weren't really from her, but she changed her password, and they could not get in there. He couldn't get in there. So he was unable to get in her phone and do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, they said there was like a bunch of Facebook posts though that were deleted, and messages that were deleted still, like even like regardless of the fact that like I think he did get locked out, but they did say a lot of stuff was deleted out of her Facebook and things like that. And then of course he deleted his like right before it happened, but I didn't know until I saw something recently, or maybe, I think it was pretty recently within the last year, that she had Facebook posts that were deleted.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was interesting. Because I remember thinking, well, if he was locked out, how did he delete the Facebook post without? So maybe somebody else did it. I don't know.
Well, he could have got in there probably before she knew he was getting in there.
Yeah. I just feel like she would have noticed it, but she was always posting, so maybe she wouldn't have noticed.
I mean, just one post after the next, she, like you said, she might not have noticed but
it, yeah.
Yeah, but he couldn't get in that phone, and she had changed her password, so that really screwed him up.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he canceled their school and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I feel like that stuff would have given it away too, just how fast it all happened. Wanting to sell the house, how he got on the phone with the realtor, he canceled the school. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain parts of it that's like, I don't see how he really thought it wasn't going to be questioned a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, still,
you'll do anything.
Right. But look at him, his way of thinking though. It doesn't surprise me that he thought he could get away with it
Yeah.
because
Sure.
just the way he thinks and
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have much of like an emotional trigger, so he probably he doesn't know how much somebody else is going to or how deep they're going to probably think about that. Because he doesn't really think about it that way anyways.
Yep. Exactly. Let's see what she does now. She's going to rush them along here.
Yeah.
Could you help us not do this with you, okay? Can you tell us what you told your dad?
After that conversation, water, yeah. After that conversation we had, and she accused me of the affair, in her heart, she knew what was going on. And she knew about the dinner the other night. It was too much for just me. She knew all I know. When I told her I went to a Rocky game, I went out to bed. I went downstairs.
And that's when you told her about your separation?
Well, that was when I was upstairs in bed. Told her, what I wanted to make. I wanted a separation. And that's what I want. I went downstairs and started packing up a few things. And I heard a couple of things upstairs, but I didn't think anything of it. Continued this on the thing and get ready there.
Oh, God.
I went upstairs and I was going to talk to her again. And I saw on the monitor, those covers were like pulled off and she was just laying there. She's just hot. It's like, what over HBC? She was in there with her. On top of her. Freaked out. I ran in there and got on top of her.
What'd you do?
Blue. Those are my babies. Those are my kids.
What happened?
Yeah, I agree, Ken.
Being hurt.
Huh?
Ken, she said his dad's a moron too. Like,
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
He didn't get a lawyer first. He
Yeah.
has him sitting on camera saying all this stuff.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing for me. He's trying to blame it on Shanann,
Right.
but yet he turns around and does what he's jumping on her for.
Yeah.
What sense does that make it in any kind of? You don't want her doing that. Supposedly, that's what she was doing, and so you do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, like the cheating.
No, you want to. He's saying that she tried to hurt the girls.
Oh yeah.
So if she tried to hurt the girls and you hurt her because she was hurting the girls, why did you turn around and hurt the girls?
Yeah, I mean, you should have just called the police. That's what the overall consensus has kind of been about that.
Yeah, I mean,
So
why
why
you?
would you just call the police? Why would you take the chance to do all that and then get caught?
Yeah, I mean, why would you hurt them if you didn't want her hurting them? That makes
Yeah.
that makes absolutely no sense to me. So I don't believe that. Not one bit do I believe that
Yeah.
that Shanann did that, would hurt her kids like that. Not like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now there's
We're
some
gonna-
other things we're going to discuss. Me and you have discussed about her that were questionable as in other ways, but not that.
Yeah. I agree.
Right. Well, he said that I'll go back and listen to it again, but he said that she was hurting them.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said did he say they were dead? Did you hear that part, Megan?
I thought he originally said they were, and that's what why he did it to her.
Let's go back and listen.
Yeah.
Because he's mumbling as he's talking. And maybe he did say that. Maybe he did.
I thought he said that they were, and that's why, or at least one was, I thought.
Okay, let's see what he said. He's mumbling it so low.
Yeah.
And the closed caption is not picking it up.
Those are my kids.
What happened?
I think I went back. Go back a little further.
Yeah, I remember him saying something about them being blue too. I don't know if it was this one either or not, but I remember him saying they were pretty much not alive.
I'm going to try.
So I brought over HBC. She was in there with her. On top of her. Jumping. Freaked out.
So she was in there with her and was
I ran in there and got on top of her.
What'd you do?
She blew. Those are my babies. Those are my kids.
What happened?
I'm being hurt.
Who's Shannon? Where were you at?
Right there. That's way back in our bed. Shannon.
Was he with us? What happened
I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I'm shaking. Both my kids are blue and they're gone. Just like blind, just I'm not that person. Like, just like she hurt my kids. Like I did the same thing to her.
what happened after sneaking your bed.
And there, you know what to do with it. She's acting so horrible for what I did. And I look at my kids, see what she did. I don't know what to do.
But I don't think they believe him at that point.
No, I don't think so either.
Mm-mm.
I don't think they believe in much of anything he says the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think because you see his dad when he said I did the same thing to her, he's like, great, now he is going to prison.
Yeah,
No,
I
because
tell you to say that.
because even if he didn't, he was still going to go to prison for unalived and Shanann. So,
Yeah,
but I don't. I believe what he's saying probably did happen to his girls, but not by Shanann.
yeah, yeah. I
So
agree.
that probably is true, but it wasn't Shanann that done it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like with the way he originally told the story, it was no.
No.
Sorry, Connor's like trying to chase the cat through the house, so you might
That's
hear
hilarious.
you might hear Rex screaming. Like I was
Which
saying,
one?
he's under the bed now. He's
Is
hiding from
he
it.
chasing Rex or Wilbur?
Yeah, he's chasing Rex. Wilbur won't let him chase him. Wilbur will turn around and be like, like back off, but Rex will like take it.
She had no reason to kill her baby. She was planning on bringing another. Yeah, I
I
don't believe she would do that. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
And-
she talked when she talked about if she were to have to be by herself, she did talk about I don't want to be by myself with children. She never
Right.
said it as far as like they weren't in the picture.
Right. Right. I don't believe. In my opinion, I don't believe he unalived his girls. I don't believe that either.
Right.
I'm sure it wasn't him that did his girls, and probably didn't watch while it was being. I don't think he thought it would that. For me, I don't think that was part of the original plan.
Yeah. The girls.
Yes.
Yeah. So why do you think that they got factored into that possibly?
Because I think MK did that.
Like at the last minute kind of thing?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cece was given too much. I think they were given something to sleep, but one of them was given too much.
Like on purpose to do it. You think
And
he didn't really know? The only thing like that I think where that hangs up is where he makes that comment later on. I don't think it's this interview. I think it's like way down the line, like when they go down there later, and he's like, "Well, I knew when I put them to bed that was going to be the last time."
Right.
And I think that's what confuses people sometimes about if they were planned or if they weren't. But again, he lies so much,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of hard to be able to tell because he changes the story so much with them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Some kind of sleeping medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think because you said that he had said that one of them kind of seemed lethargic or something.
Yeah. Cece woke up, and I don't think she was supposed to.
Yeah.
And she was not right when she woke up, is what he said. She was acting not right.
Right.
So there was probably had some damage had been done at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Be interesting to know what sleeping medicine. I wonder if it was, because I mean, I know there was like searches for oxy. I wonder if it was something that strong,
Yeah.
or something less.
Mm-hmm.
And if that had anything to do with the autopsies not being released.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, because what is it, 50 years? They're sealed for 50 years, I think.
Yeah,
That's
until
what I
everybody who
heard.
was in charge of it would be dead or not in charge of anything anymore.
Yeah.
So no, they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was 50 years. I think that's,
probably.
if I remember, at some point, I think it was 50 years. They might have changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did have a weird relationship going on. You're correct. They really counted on having to clean, yeah, more time to clean up. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Nicole Kessinger had a lot to do, or Nicole Atkins had a lot to do with their timeline being messed up, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Chris said that one of his girls asked him, right, Bella. Bella's
I
the,
heard something later on though that she like I don't remember if they said that she hadn't missed the doctor's appointment. Like, I had heard that later on that she didn't have a doctor's appointment or something that morning. So I always found that interesting that Nicole did come so early when they said that later on that she didn't have an appointment.
yeah,
I
because
was
Nicole said she did have one.
She said she
But,
did, but I heard
yeah.
later that the doctor said that she did not.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that,
I
but
have
that's
to look that up to see where I found that, but when you said that just now, I remember I saw that somewhere that they
hmm
had said that allegedly they had looked it up and they had kind of said that they had kind of confirmed that there was no doctor appointment. So I remember
okay.
wondering how did Nicole get there that you know what I
Very,
mean? Like what
very
made
good.
her want to go there? Yeah. So I need to
Well,
look that up to see where I saw that at, actually.
let me plug it. I think what made her go there was because
She wasn't
on the
answering.
on the trip home and on the ride home, Shanann had talked to her about what was going on, and she
Right.
knew. And I think she was worried about her.
Yeah. And I'm
I
sure,
think,
they're not answering the phone alone.
yeah,
Was probably
and she did a welfare check, so was she worried about the girls, or was she worried about Shanann, or was she worried, what was she worried about? She was very worried when
Yeah,
she
because
got
you
to the house.
usually can't get a welfare check for something like that. You
Yeah,
usually can't. I mean, a welfare
yeah,
check's for someone who you feels like super endangered, and just to say, well, I dropped her off like in the middle of the night almost, and she's not answering, and what was barely even 12 o'clock by then. That's
yeah,
not usually like you don't see that many police officers sent out dispatched to respond to something like that.
yeah, because it was less than 12 hours.
Yeah, and usually those when they do that too, it's because that person's known to have health
hmm
issues of the mind or
hmm
something like that. So
Right,
that was something that was heavily discussed too at one point.
and
Why
it,
was it dispatched that way in the first
yeah.
place?
And at some point, they said that, and I don't know this. I would really have to research this because I don't want to be spreading anything that's not true. But at one point, I heard that CPS had come to visit. I don't know if that's true. This could be just another rumor
Yeah,
being spread about the case. So I don't know.
right.
I don't know if I can maybe find that out. But that could be a reason for, if you call for a welfare check, that would, they would go for that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
I mean, that's what I've heard the theory of. And again, this is all allegedly in theories and stuff. And I think that has a lot
right.
to do with what the records are sealed for. And I
hmm
think if they weren't sealed, there wouldn't be the room to speculate why something happened the way it did and why we
Right.
don't know the things the way that we do. But like usually I heard with her case, she wasn't supposed to be alone with them. That's supposed to be why the parents were always taking turns staying there at certain times, and they lived in the
hmm
basement. And then that's why Nicole supposedly was with her all the time. Like, and then
Right.
Chris was with her all the time.
Yeah.
So again, this is just alleged. It would all be in them sealed records, and
Right.
and the state would have a reason to hide something at that point.
Yeah. They
So
would.
that's why I
Yeah.
think a lot of people always wondered about those records and if it really was that she was kind
Yeah.
of being I mean, it's not guardianship, right? I guess it would be a type of guardianship for the
Yeah.
adult. I mean,
Yeah.
you're being watched. So,
Yeah.
I
And
mean, that was a big part of it.
there's definitely a reason they don't want us to see them, other
Yeah.
than maybe injuries and how they were found. But I
That's never
mean,
been hidden before. The only
right.
reason they hide stuff is because higher ups don't want to see something to be exposed.
Right.
And I don't want to bring that in with, but like Sebastian stuff, that's hidden. It's hidden because of all the people around
Yeah.
it who are hiding it, the CPS people
Yeah.
who didn't, and then whatever law enforcement's attached that don't want things figured out too.
Right.
But most of the time when you see it hidden to this extent, it's because it's way deeper than just the
Yeah.
murders.
Exactly. Yep.
So
Yep. Good night, Ken. Thank you for
yes,
stopping
good night,
by.
Ken. Have
I
a good
know it
night.
over
Yeah, good rest
there
of the night. Yeah.
in Scotland. It must be very tired.
Yeah.
But Bella was the one who said that. Supposedly, according to Chris, Bella is the one who said that about, are you going to do that to me?
Right.
That was Bella.
Right.
See, what's that say? Ronnie, that's what Chris Watts said, but I don't believe him. Yeah. It's almost 2 Okay, then we got that one. Oh, 100%. He covered for her. 100% he covered for her. After hearing that, I couldn't watch anymore and didn't follow any more of the case. It broke. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's covering his face and mumbling, and it's hard for, I mean, even the closed caption is confused on what to say because he's mumbling and trying to sound like he's got emotion, but do I think he 100% doesn't care? Um, about Shanann, no, I don't think he did. I think he
Yeah.
had disassociated himself from her. I think NK had. She was able to change his mind so quick that he never. I feel like he never really cared for Shanann like that. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know they were together longer than 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they report. But I think this was like a year at least. For me, I feel like it was a year. But I feel like if she can turn his head from his whole family that quick, then he never loved her to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I just don't. So, but for his girls, maybe he feels something. But for Shanann,
I don't feel like you could for that either.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he felt like maybe he was good with them and he was loving to them, but I don't think he understood what that really 100%.
right. Yeah, I don't think he understood emotion. I don't think he knew. I'm trying to get my words right, like feelings, like love,
Yeah.
and I don't think he felt that.
Like it's almost like I don't even know how much you would know loyalty at that point. I mean, if he cheated and stuff, but like
Yeah.
responsibility, maybe he knew responsibility.
He knew that. I feel like he's more like regimented. Like he
Yeah.
knows what's
Routine.
right and what's wrong and what you have to do to function
Right.
and do, go do this, go do that, go do that. I mean, he was like you had to
But there's
tell him
no
what to do.
emotional attachment to it. It's
Right.
like a robotic kind of sense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says based on available documents, CPS was not involved with Shanann or her children. Okay.
Yeah. The only problem I have with that is I don't believe the documents they've given us. And it's only again because I've seen I've been following, I mean, I want to say like following true crime stuff on here since I started the page, but like I've always been into, and I just like it never like this long. Again,
Right.
we don't have press conferences for some of the stuff they've talked to us about.
Right.
The whole like paternity test, if she had alcohol in her system, like
Mhm.
some of the stuff that they've talked about and that they don't want you talking about, it's like, why are y'all even talking about it yourself?
And then
Why is it sealed
yeah.
in the first place? You've seen murders that are way worse than this, serial killers that ain't sealed. So why is this sealed? Because they don't want you looking at something. And again, usually when they seal something, it's because the state fucked up. That's why.
And they also like they aren't debunking anything. Like they aren't all the questions we ask. Like you
They're
just
trying
said
to
with
strong arm you into what they want you to believe. That's about it. You're gonna stop talking about it because I told you to.
Yeah.
No, I don't have
Yeah.
to. And what you're saying makes absolutely no sense.
And there's so many holes and so many things that don't line up and so many things that's been redacted.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. I mean,
Why? There's really no reason to. When you look at certain things like with children, I don't know, that's kind of a little bit different because it is, but I guess I'm saying like you can look at certain things and there's still more information in those cases than what there is in this.
Well, look at the horrific thing that happened to Gannon.
That's what I'm saying, I guess. We even knew from I feel that's what I'm saying. We knew how he died.
Yeah.
Why do we not know how these girls did?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we not have information more about Shanann's and the stuff that they did bring up? Again, if I wasn't worried about this woman having any alcohol in her system at all, I wouldn't even entertain it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go hold a press conference and go, well, she had no alcohol in her system. And that's like, Okay. Like now you make
Yeah,
me
why
think
did
she
you even
did.
bring that up?
Now you
Yeah,
make me think she did. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
Why?
and yeah, all
Yeah,
that stuff. So I don't know. It's
yeah.
more or less like I don't appreciate that. Like I don't know.
Because, and I feel like too, you could be hiding it because it might prove that there was more than one person that done this.
Right. There'd be numerous reasons too, because
Yeah.
especially too, just say she was supposed to be being monitored. Okay, well then that person's in trouble, whoever left her alone with them, because she wasn't supposed to be left alone at any time. Doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
when. So I mean, and then too, like that falls back on the state too. Because
Mm-hmm.
who was in charge of that case?
Mm-hmm.
Just like the CPS worker in Sebastian's case got fired.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're looking at certain things, and we can't see those.
Yeah.
We can't,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, he had to get his own father had to get a lawyer to get them.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to do that.
So you notice the stuff that's being hidden usually has to, like with CPS with Summer, we don't know, we can't see that. We have we have no idea about
because it
CPS.
shouldn't have happened. She should have
Right.
been out of that house,
Mm-hmm.
just like Sebastian should have been out of that house,
Mm-hmm.
just like possibly the girl. And the girl. I mean, I don't agree with all the medical stuff that was going on. And those, they are when they take these jobs, they have to take an oath that if anything is that, like anything is suspicious in any sort of way, whether you know, in your heart believe it's true or not, but if it's on paper, it's suspicious, you have to report it.
Right.
If you're a nurse or you're a doctor or and I've had my tonsils removed and I've had tubes in my ears about 10 years apart, and my sister never had it done once. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yep. They're hiding it for a reason.
And she looked around to 3 doctors before a doctor agreed to do it.
Yeah.
So again, and I know that's not where we're at in the discussion yet. I'm just saying there's more to them records, and that's why we're not seeing them.
It is. Yep.
And
I agree.
You know, if they could have ended it really easily, show us the records.
Yep. I don't think he cared anything about the girls. I really don't. I think it was, like I said, it was regimented.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was regimented, but he wanted the third one because he's the one that wanted the third one because it's been documented that it.
Yeah, he admitted to that, I believe.
Yeah.
Didn't
he? Yeah. Those little babies, yep. But I don't think he cared because he saw them as a burden. You're probably right. Anything was a burden that got in his way. I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
What?
She respelled burden, but I knew what she meant the first
I
time.
feel like now I'm not seeing all of the comments. I see some of them, but I don't see some of them now. So I don't know. I may have to go into your hot rooms again.
I think during the interrogation, he was just playing the part. Well, his dad kept whispering something to him, and I think he was trying to get him to go with a narrative, but you have to strain your ears and really listen, and closed caption wasn't picking it up because it was so low. Oh my gosh. I don't know because after he was arrested, there was another interview. I think there was a couple more interviews where he went the first time.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost like 2, but I thought that he did like a little bit of like a phone type one where he answered some questions on the phone. I don't know if that's considered an interview or not.
Yeah, I don't
but
either.
I think they call it one, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. His cruel nature of the little girl's murder is incredibly personal, up close, and acted like nothing happened. Yeah. Until he got caught. Yeah, he was weird. His eyes and stuff when he was
giggling on the porch.
Yeah.
Not giggling, but smiling. So I mean, he threw up, and again, he lost his bowels and he threw up at the site. So it was bad enough to make him do that. But the next day or whatever, he's on the porch smiling about it. So
no, Ronnie, but the only reason I say that is because Gannon's
with special needs too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot that aren't. There's not many that are. That's what I'm saying. I've tried to look up ones, and again, like cases that are similar, cases that are worse, cases that aren't even that bad at all. None of them are sealed.
And John Benet Ramsey's wasn't sealed.
Nope. And she was and that was SA.
Yeah, and hers wasn't sealed either.
Mm-mm.
And I don't think it was their age. I think it was I think they're hiding something,
And
period.
it's not like a state thing. No, they're hiding something. You
Mhm.
only do things like that because you're hiding something. And again, you could put it to bed really easy by just showing it, because at this
Mhm.
point, I mean, they have passed. So what is the point of holding it for 50 years?
Right.
Again, it's because all those people are going to be cleared out. That's
Yeah.
how that works usually.
Yeah, and he'll probably be dead too.
They'll
So,
be dead. Everybody's going to
yeah.
be dead.
Yeah.
That's the anticipation. Everybody's
Yeah.
going to be dead, or nobody will care enough to even remember to look.
Yeah, it was the same thing with the JFK files.
Yeah.
50 years they can be open because, you know, CIA people will be dead and
if it
Lyndon
wasn't
B.
for the
Johnson will be
Epstein,
dead.
yeah, and if it wasn't for the Epstein release, they probably would have held that off longer too, because they
Yeah.
pushed with even that. They're like, well, y'all said y'all were going to give us this too, you know. So they
Yeah.
finally like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
But again, everything you see, it's such a setup. Everything that's always been hidden and then released later, you find out why it was hidden, and it's because
Yep.
it was a setup or it was hidden or something,
was-
you know.
Or somebody
Yeah.
was shady. Yep. How
Yeah.
many times was the girlfriend interviewed? Well, I know by herself she was interviewed once. Then she brought her daddy in.
Yeah, those are on
And
camera.
then she was interviewed in the park with her dog, and it's only voice.
She kept calling that one detective too. They finally had to like take him off the case or whatever because she was flirting with him all the time. That was,
Yeah, she kept
she kept
calling by
him
first name.
yeah, she was talking to him for a long time too. So I mean, that's not
Yeah.
so much an interview, but like those are recorded too.
Yeah.
And she's
The
talking
one in the
about him.
park though is just voice.
Yeah.
It's just her. You just hear her talking to him. It's not like she's not on the camera or anything.
Is that the one where she's supposed to like giving her side of the story? Is that the interview where she's
Yeah, that's and so now it's not
like telling
even
her side or something like that?
And I don't even think that it was even like on the books because it wasn't in the police station. It was in a park. So it was kind of like, what do you want to call it? It wasn't professional or it wasn't legally done or something. But anyway, he recorded her, but didn't show her face. And she was at the park with her dog. Cause she's like, I'll meet you at the park with the dog because I'm walking the dog. And that's how that interview went.
Yeah, and I thought that was a news interview at first. I had no idea that's what that even was.
Yeah. He wanted his son, but not the girls, the way to get rid of them. That is evil. He is evil. And he's just, me and Megan was talking about how we just don't think he feels anything.
No.
Yeah, I just don't feel like I feel like he's emotionless. Yeah, they'll actually be dead in 50
Well,
years.
that's why I think his sister keeps saying she thinks he's autistic and stuff like that, which I feel like they say that a lot now, you know, to try to make it seem like some of these people who have maybe psychopathic tendencies or something, or like you know, maybe they use it for that. But I think he probably kind of is, just because he's so like they said he has a photographic memory. He's very good with numbers. So I think he probably is high functioning Asperger's. Now, I don't think that that's an excuse to do what he did, but I do think that is why he has no emotion.
Right.
I think he's a high functioning autistic person.
Well, you heard one of the parents in the Idaho 4. Did you hear what she said?
No,
I
never really followed that one too much.
I don't remember which parent it was, but they said that because he is autistic, Kohlberger is autistic, that most children that are autistic or on the spectrum become murderers.
That's bullshit. That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
My son is so sweet. Like, my sons are so sweet. Like, they don't even, and even if Andrew does raise his voice and just say he yells at me, he will come out of his room and he's like, Mom, I'm so sorry that I yelled at you. And I'm like, okay, well, why, you know, what are you sorry for? Like, what do you know? And he'll tell me what he did, how he did it, why he shouldn't have done it. And Andrew is considered like moderately in the middle. He's not severe, but he's not on the low end.
Right.
He's a little bit in between that. So like, yeah, for him to be able to like recognize, contain himself and go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. And he reflects on it. You know, like he goes in his room, he sits about, he comes, and even later in the day, like there was one time he did it, and like the next day he brought it up, and he was like, well, I'm sorry I yelled at you yesterday. We're having a great day today. And you know, I'm like, that's fine, Andrew. I was like, thank you for saying sorry though. You know what I mean? So that's a bunch of BS.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, I think it's pretty sorry for you to come out and say that and just kind of blame something on a certain group of people. I mean, to me, that's like blaming it on a nationality or a race. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
And I can't believe the way they act anyway in the Idaho 4.
I don't like how.
I can't.
I think it's a bit. I understand the parents are upset too, but I feel like sometimes it's just like this.
I don't like the way they reacted. To be honest,
No, yeah, there's certain ones. Like I said, I don't really know all the names and stuff, but there was a couple of the parents I felt like they took it a little bit maybe far. To be honest, like I don't know what I would do in that situation, but there was some stuff that it kind of reminded me when Shanann's parents went on Kelly's channel at that time. I don't know if you remember that whole thing.
Wow,
and it was horrible. Like I was in it and I was just like, oh my God, like mortified almost for like I couldn't believe the stuff that was coming out of their mouths. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was like, holy shit, I did not expect, and I just got out the chat. I couldn't believe it. It shocked me, blew my mind. That blew my mind.
Yeah. I just can't believe their reaction. If I was them, I would want to know what really happened, and I think
that was a beneficial place for them to be. It was not beneficial, and I don't know, you just kind of wish somebody would have told him that, like this is not where to be kind of dishing this out at, It was a bad argument. That's all I remember. It was just a bad argument on the page. I don't remember what it was about, but they were just really, really upset with the people in the chats. It was a panel.
I remember that, and
it was like a panel, and they didn't like the panel, so they brought a bunch of people that Shanann's parents didn't get along with, like onto this panel, and the dad was on there, like "fuck you," and "you're gonna answer me, motherfucker." I mean, he was. And these people were like, I'm not trying to argue. I mean, they weren't even yelling. They weren't being, and he was, I don't give a fuck. I mean, he was going, and even like Sandy was getting on and kind of telling him to calm down and stuff. And then Frank would get on there and start screaming. I mean, just back and forth. But the thing was, like, the panel really wasn't like going at them like that. So it was just so confusing. Like, it was so confusing. And like I said, you just wanted to like crawl into yourself and.
And I think pretty much after that, Kelly, her channel wasn't.
Her whole channel's gone because of it.
I was going to say
using the accounts, and they were taking people's like money for things and saying that they were going to do this with it and do this with it, and the people's money got taken. So it ended up being like this kind of like part scam thing. Like, I don't know. It was bad though. It was really bad. That's all I know. Like, I didn't go back in there after. Like I said, it makes my skin crawl. Just like it was bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, she lost her whole page. 2 people lost their pages because of that.
Yeah, and she hasn't come back.
No, because she destroyed her reputation by doing it the way she did. She couldn't like see that she was being used. This particular creator. She couldn't see they were, and I'm not saying so much by the watch. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who were using her to bring the panel on to cause the drama. They were behind the scenes. They were puppeteering her, and she had no idea that they were puppeteering her to get the Watts there to get what they wanted from the situation. So everybody was just going ape shit. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, that's why when people say, that they're not missing, why do you still talk about this case? Because, well, for one thing, you're right, they're not missing. They were found. But for a case that was really basically 3 days long, probably, of finding them going missing and finding them, it has been... How many years have?
This was 3 years after it happened. This was about 3 years. I could be wrong, but it felt about 3 years after. I mean, I know it was a good year. It was a good year after it happened. So going into 2 years. I mean,
for a case to only been 3 days long, and he was,
and then sent to jail with like 5 life sentences, which I'm still trying to figure out what that 5th murder sentence was, because there wasn't 5 people. It was only 4.
By November, he was gone to court and convicted, and this happened in August. So for such a short case, there is tons and tons and tons of information out there on this case. I mean, for it to be so short, and he confessed so he wouldn't go to trial, because once again, we're hiding stuff. And we don't. If we go to trial, then we've got to answer questions.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like in the Tylee and JJ case, it went to
Yeah.
trial. So all of those questions and all those things were brought
Were
out.
answered. Yeah. Or answered to people's satisfaction.
Yeah.
And like I said, maybe it is as simple as they just are hiding that other people are involved, and it has nothing to do with anything with the state. But either way, they're
Yeah.
hiding something.
They're
Whether
hiding
whether
something.
it's a little bit of both or one or the other. But
Mhm.
something's just not being completely showed to us. And I guess for me, like that's just something that always rubs me wrong. I don't know why. I can't stand when I feel like something's being hidden from me.
Yeah.
Because it's like because it's always like, you couldn't handle the truth. I can handle the truth. I
Yeah.
want to know the truth. Like I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to know the truth.
Is it that
So
much more horrific that you can't tell us? I mean, what's more horrific than putting them in a oil tank?
yeah, what we do know, I don't think there could be anything more. And so you have to think about what would we know if it was released. So it has to be something day and night, something totally different, something nobody's prepared for. It
Yeah.
has to be, because there'd be no reason to seal it, wait till everybody's dead. And
Mhm.
like Renan, like what Wolfie's saying, it shouldn't have happened.
Mhm.
Of course, it definitely shouldn't have happened. It's just a
Mhm.
shame that like maybe he wasn't honest with her sooner when he probably met her 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Because but it would have been plenty of time. And I think that's what it is. She didn't understand like the 6-week thing. Like, how did you go from like loving me? And I've been in a similar situation, so I understand that completely. You don't get it, but it's been going on a lot longer than you think behind your back.
Yeah, it has
A
to
lot
be.
longer. Like I was told it was like a 2-month thing too. I go back, I found out later it was probably 2 years.
Yeah. That's
Still
what
a
I'm
lot.
saying.
Yeah. So it's like you're looking at it. So you don't understand how you can go from a relationship with somebody for like 7 or 8 years and over a night almost, it seems
Yeah.
like, especially when you've never even spent a night apart. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Your brain can't process it.
Yep.
So you're not willing to like completely like, well, can't we talk about this? Because I
Mhm.
didn't even know there was a problem to the point you were ready
Yeah.
to go.
Right.
So, and it's not so much, I don't think she was willing to accept it. It just came so fast. It was
Yeah,
like, I
that's
don't
what.
get it. That's what
Right.
it was. It just kind of hit her from the side, and she didn't expect it at all. I think if she would have had more time, it wouldn't have gone down maybe the way completely it did.
I think she suspected it, but I don't think she
Yeah, it
knew
was like that. I don't think she thought
it was
he'd
that.
actually do it. Like maybe like, I don't know. Well, she even says in the text messages, she didn't think he would have the balls to do it, pretty much. So,
Well, maybe she thought, just an affair, but not totally leave your family.
I feel
Not.
like he didn't even think he would do that. I feel like I don't think she even thought he would have flirted with nobody.
Yeah.
Like for me,
Well.
I was like, I always thought like, oh, that's the one thing they wouldn't do. But no, if they probably will flirt, they'll do more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, look at him. If I was her, I probably would have thought the same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he would have done anything.
Mm-mm.
So,
Mm-mm. Nope. But yeah, how do you go just screwing around with somebody for 6 weeks
and just
to
ready to
dump
throw away
it?
your whole family? You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
And that ain't the love of your life. Like he even said, like
Mm.
you've probably told that to 2 people before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and when you look back on it too, the same thing, same situation, been in a similar situation, the person did the same
Mhm.
thing, telling you the same
Mhm.
exact thing they told that person and the person they told before you. So I think again,
Mhm.
like he just repeats what he thinks he should
Yeah.
say. Whatever it worked on the last person, I'm gonna say it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have that much creativity on my own.
Yeah. And then
That's
later
it.
in prison, he says, when his mom goes and visits and she talks bad about Shanann, he says, don't talk bad about her.
Yeah.
He says, she was
Only
a
I
great mom.
can. Only I can talk bad about her with my
Yeah.
mistress. Don't you talk
Yeah.
bad about her.
He's like, she was a great mom. Don't you talk about
Yeah.
her.
So why did you do anything in the first place?
So,
And then they always leave somebody for someone who looks exactly the same, who acts exactly the same.
but she was not as pretty.
Well,
for
no, but I
me.
mean like features, like
Right.
they both
Dark
were very
hair.
curvy and the dark hair and the long, because the Shanann, her hair was shorter as she got, with the kids and stuff. Because I mean, it's just easier. I mean, for me, it was but
Right.
but I
Yeah.
just think she was a little bit. I guess she was younger. Was she younger than them? I don't know.
I don't
think
what?
by
I don't know.
much. I don't think by much. I remember hearing that, but she was in her 30s. So was Shanann. So I don't think she was that much younger. But
Yeah,
I remember them being like a younger, hotter. But I don't think she was either.
I don't think she was as pretty as Shanann. That's just
No.
my opinion.
No.
But I think if you're somebody like that, and we know she's been in the house because she said
Yeah.
she was in the house. She herself said she was in the house.
I kind of feel like she was in there more than what she said she was too.
Like I said before, I don't know if you were in that live that I did before, but at some point, Shanann's car was parked outside on the
Yeah.
side of the road.
And I think it was for her to park hers in the garage so that
Absolutely.
nobody saw her getting out, going in. She went through the garage to get inside.
Because Shanann's car was never outside of the garage.
Mm-mm.
And Chris's was always on the side of the road because it leaked oil
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
leaked on the driveway. And HOAs are weird like that. They don't want
Yeah. You
stains
can't make
in
a
the,
mess.
even though you own that.
Yeah, you can't
I
like
mean,
paint without their permission, or I
yeah,
think you can't even garden without their permission with
yeah.
certain plants. I know over here you can't in Texas. I mean, certain areas you can't change like even the plants they have.
It's so crazy, and it's your yard. You pay. I mean, it's your
Mhm.
anyway. So I think that when her car was pulled out, I think it was for Nicole's to be in there, so nobody knew she was there.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
and you wouldn't have seen her going in and out of the house because she would have pulled in the garage, and she'd have went through the garage where there's no camera. And as long as she didn't go in the living room, she wouldn't have been seen on that keypad because mine had a camera on it. Mine had a keypad camera on it.
Yeah,
So, and I could look at it through my phone when I was away
yeah,
because I would look in it to check on my dogs. That's
yeah,
how when I was at work. So I would just go through my phone and I had Vivid. So I would go through my phone and I would check on the dogs and see if they were laying on the furniture
yeah.
or whatever,
And that's what they had,
And
right?
and if their keypad had the same thing, then Shanann could have went in there at any time and turned it on and seen the living room.
Yeah,
Because at one time she did call Chris and say, "What's wrong with the?"
yeah. He was turning it off when she was there. Yeah, because she did ask that, like, what's wrong with the security system?
Yep, yep. So I'm pretty sure she was. That's how she was doing what she
Yeah,
was doing. Yeah. And what kind of person are you to know that somebody has a, and you know that he has a family? You went to his house, you saw it, and you still just, you little floozy.
yeah. I don't know. I've never got that too. I remember, like when I said something about that, like in the situation I was in, and they're like, "Oh, because you're so perfect." I was like, "No, but I'm not a slut either." Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a home wrecker. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I can't see any interest in wanting to go after somebody who's already in a relationship. I don't get what that's about, but
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody is meant to be a home wrecker. So
Well, if he cheated
not
on
everybody's
his
gonna get
wife,
it.
he's with you. He's probably going to cheat on you
Yeah.
with somebody
Or
else.
you're gonna be insecure about it all the time because you're gonna hear the same phrases every now and then.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to be at work late or something, and then you're gonna remember what he did when they were doing that with you, and then it's just gonna be this constant, like,
Suspicion.
yeah, constant, like one accusing one of the other, or just being uncomfortable all
Yeah,
the
so
time.
stupid. So,
Mm.
in my opinion, had it all worked out how they wanted to, and thank God it did not. I don't think they would have been together long.
No, because that's what makes it exciting. And even if it's not, it's like usually like when you come together like that, I feel like you have to keep that same energy to stay together.
Hmm.
Like you have to find something to target like all the time because
Yeah,
or sneaky to do because that's what kept it going. It was the
yeah,
sneaking around. It was and usually like it's kind of like turning the hate against the partner.
yeah.
Because you can both focus on that partner and say how horrible they are. Okay, well,
Hmm.
once that person's gone and there's nobody to focus on anymore, then what? There's
Yeah,
no like you don't have to sneak around anymore. So you don't have
right.
to sneak around. There's nobody to for you to both focus on and hate and team up on. So
Hmm.
again, like you have to refocus that. But I feel like that's all you would do in that kind of
Yeah,
relationship is just cycle through that
yeah,
same behavior.
yeah. Because
So
then you won't have your secret calculator anymore to hide all your
no, because
pictures.
she knows you have a secret calculator. So then you're gonna have to go make your own app.
Right.
Like,
That's
you're gonna have
right.
to make your own secret
There
calculator.
you go. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I put those pictures up there, because I know a lot of the subscribers, in here in the chat, they said, "What does she look like?" And I said, "Well, let me just go through here and let's show you.
Yeah.
Let's show you these pictures, and you can kind of see what kind of person she was."
Yeah, and there's nothing
So,
special. It's nothing special. It's just like a dull like I saw something one time saying like it was a like I don't know if you like Bethany Frankel. Do you remember Bethany Frankel from Housewives?
yeah,
She has a lot of good like advice. She really does, about like life in general. But she was saying that one time about like older guys and stuff and dating. Um but she was saying like usually when they cheat is that like it's never usually like this like worldly beauty. It's usually just like a hometown simple, like
Yeah.
it's never something that's like, oh, that'd be, worldly or different or,
Hmm.
something traveled. It's never that kind of beauty. It's something really simple, like
Yeah.
that you could get out of like a Playboy magazine simple. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm saying. And it is. I've noticed that. It's usually the person their wives or their girlfriends or whatever are usually really beautiful, and then the person they
Yeah.
cheat with is just, anybody could have been that person.
Yeah.
It's just a really simple, like
Plain.
you're cute. Yeah, you're cute, like you're pretty, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd thrown away my whole family for you.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
You're
that
fu-
seems to be a trend that they do too, and maybe
Yeah.
because it's easy.
Yeah. You're a fun time. No strings.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But I don't think it was a lasting thing. I mean, how could it have been? I mean,
Well, I kind of remember when she said something too, like I feel like she said when they got into their first argument, like right before like the murders or whatever, I thought she said that they had an awkwardness and that when they had, had messed around again, like there was really no like or connection like there was when they had first, like there was no passion like there was when they had first done it before, like all the time, like they were doing it all the time. And she said it just
mhm.
wasn't there right before the murders. So I'm surprised they still went through with it after she said that. Or maybe he
Well,
said it, maybe they both said it, but one of them said it in an interview and they said that they like there was no like they were shot. And I'm pretty sure it's her. It might be, I don't know if you got into her interviews or not yet.
no,
But
we haven't went
yeah.
over them, but I
And
kind of wonder if she just said that to downplay the fact that he was doing it to be with her, and she was kind of downplaying the fact that I didn't
maybe,
really want him anyway, so
maybe.
it wouldn't been me that talked him into it. You know what I mean?
Maybe but yeah, maybe it's just when I what I took from it, she made it feel sound like both of them, like it just wasn't
Yeah.
there between both of them. But maybe like yeah, maybe she was trying to plant that idea, like she was already like 1 foot out the door, and so she
Yeah.
really had nothing to do with it. We'll see in the
Yeah.
interview. Maybe you can see what
Yeah.
kind of vibe you get from her
Yeah.
when she says that.
Well, I can't stand to hear her talk, but I'll have to do it.
Yeah,
Too,
right.
because she says like, I mean, like, I mean, like, I mean, like every
Mhm.
other freaking word. And then he started saying it.
Yeah, I
And,
think it buys them time.
and I would think Shanann would pick up on something like that, because if you don't talk like that, if you're around somebody for a while and you don't talk like that, you don't say phrases like that, but then you've been around somebody and you pick it up,
Yeah.
and then you go around somebody and they're like, "That where'd you get that at?" That.
Yeah.
So I wonder
She
if
probably
I wonder if she was like, "Why are you?
noticing it.
Yeah, why are
I'm
you
sure.
talking like that?"
Yeah, like I noticed changes like in text messages, like things
Yeah.
like I didn't know what LOL meant. I was like, what the hell is that? And they're like, oh, well, it's like LOL. And I was like, oh, okay. Like whatever. And
Yeah.
then they were basically a child though. Like, I found
Right.
out later. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
they're 18. They're
Yeah.
18 and you're like 30 almost. No wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that made
Yeah.
more sense because I was like, I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense why I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So I kind of wonder if she kind of was kind of side eye. I mean, I feel like she thought something was going on, but I don't feel like she thought, like you said, it was at the extent of
Mhm. Like he was gonna take off.
separation. Right. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that, but I think she suspected something was going on, especially like he said in this when she seen that I paid too much for dinner.
Yeah, I think she thought too, like she could maybe get home and kind of like seduce him back to her if there
She
was
did.
something
Yeah.
going on, because that's what you would want to think, like you would want to think your husband's gonna want to be with you. And again, she was pregnant and all those things were
Mhm.
going on. So yeah, I mean, I feel really sorry for her for
But
that, happen to be pregnant and have someone make you feel that way.
you really don't think that somebody can turn their head,
Not
your
like
husband.
that.
Not like that. I
And
mean,
not that quick.
no, that's what I'm saying. So that's, it's longer than 6 weeks. And
That
if
rips
it's
your heart out. That just rips your heart out.
if it's not if it wasn't, just say for instance it was just, I was going to say shits and giggles, that's usually what I say. It was just 6 weeks, then that's bad. because if somebody can come in 6 weeks and totally turn you against your family, then like I said
Yeah.
before, you didn't.
We never
You
loved them
did,
to begin with.
no way, no way.
Yeah. And I think too, like when that happened and guys, usually be like, oh, well, she's the love of my life. And I love, and I just gonna be with her. I don't think they realize how unstable that makes them sound. It doesn't like sound like some love story or something
Right.
like that. It's like you are that unstable that you let somebody you don't even really know come
Hmm.
in and just uplift your whole life and your whole,
Yeah.
so like, I don't know. I think that's something too. He doesn't realize how unstable that sounds, that you have
Right.
no mental control
Yeah.
or like emotional control over yourself at all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I agree. She caught on when she was in North
The
Carolina,
dinner.
but
Yeah.
I don't think that she thought it was this bad. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It would be like, okay, he's having an affair. We'll figure it out.
Right.
It's probably just been going on so many weeks. We'll figure it out. She didn't think that you know, that he would have an affair with somebody in less than 6 weeks and he would already want to leave his family.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
He's
I
probably
agree.
hoping whoever it was too wouldn't want to like take on a newborn baby
Yeah.
and two
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. He's got 3 kids. I'm going to take
Yeah.
every bit. I'm going to take all his money. Y'all ain't going to be happy at all.
Yeah.
That's what I would have told him. I'm like, dude, I'm taking all your damn money.
Yeah.
Y'all going to be living on the beach in a tent.
Well, if they're so in love, that's all they need, right?
That's right. That's right. Go
That's
out
all
there and
you
live.
need. You're so in love. All you need is each other. You don't need
Yeah.
anything else.
That's right. You know that yellow tent that you've been having an affair in with your skateboard going up and down the hill and your other stuff? You just go right on there and live in that little yellow tent
Yeah.
because that's where you're going to be.
Mhm.
Because
Like
I'm going to take
sunshine. It's like sunshine.
all your stuff, honey.
That's the hard part. All you have left is details where they're at.
We can help you get them out of the cold.
Oh, gosh.
It's on. There's no bringing them back.
Well, where are they?
That's that first location I went to that day.
Where at?
It's 3319.
Where at? That location.
Right there off the site. Okay.
And you pick that site.
First site I was supposed to take them there.
Where would you find them there?
I didn't know what to do.
I know.
I didn't know what to fucking do. Like, none of this made sense. Why would she hit my fucking girls?
So, Chris, are they in something? Are they under the ground? Like, where would you find them? You take us out there?
I thought there's no one I want to go out there. I mean, I will if you want to. I don't want to go. What if you and your dad just drove by and you could just say, right there, we can help you just get him out of the cold, take care of him for the last time. I'm sorry. Whatever.
I know you are. I know you came in today to do the right thing. You didn't have to come in. You came in all on your own.
Don't take anything with us.
Huh?
Just please don't take anything with us and text my dad.
Are they all free out there, Chris?
Yes.
Hmm.
What was she doing to Cece?
She's just on the top of her roof. My hands around.
Is around what?
The deck.
You saw it?
I saw it on the monitor.
Okay.
And that's why I ran in there.
What'd she say?
Threw her off and I saw Cece was starry blue. She's not moving. And just that blind rage, I just did the same thing to her.
Now, you see, you hear what he just said? He said my other daughter said was she going to do the same thing to her. He said this twice, but the other time he said it that Bella said it to him, as in, "Are you going to do the same thing to me that you did to Sissy?"
I have to really remember this thing. Yeah, I do. I remember that, but I think that he also said the first time, maybe this one or the second time, that I think he said she was even in the truck. Like, he gave a lot of detail on it. Maybe it was when he was they went the second time when there's no video footage of at the prison when he was already at the Wisconsin one or whatever. But I'm pretty sure he says that they're in the car too. Like, when that happens, like, he does it in the car.
Yeah, and here he's saying that they're at the house, and she's asking him at the house. So that part, interestingly enough, did not change. The only thing that changed was the person that did it.
Yeah.
So I didn't really catch that the first time, but now that I'm catching it the second time, it's so the storyline is the same except for the person
Right.
who did it. But I believe he's actually talking about NK here.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he sounds like he's detached from it. Like, he already sounds detached, but I sound even more detached. Like, I don't feel like he really knows. Like, I feel like they're just, like, telling this one overall story of, like, that with the girls. Like, they probably discussed it previously, and he was like, just say this is what happened this way, you know? So he's just kind of repeating what he's been told or what he saw. Right. But I don't know how much I feel like he saw just because of what happened at the site. I don't, I'm still curious, unless that happened at the site and it happened when.
Yeah. He's just changing places.
Yeah, changing places on how it happened.
Yeah.
Better way to say it. Perfect.
But that part stayed the same. What happened stayed the same, except for I don't believe Shanann. He's talking about Shanann. I don't. No,
I don't think she did. I mean, I saw a bunch of channels where they discussed that for a long time. And I mean, the theory behind it, I get where they're coming from with it, But again, you'd have to be able to prove a lot of the stuff that you can't prove yet. And that's the stuff that they're saying is in the unsealed documents.
Yeah.
And then when you and I kind of discussed it too, I just think the theory of possibly helping with NK and Jem is the more logical theory.
Yeah.
Just because I don't feel like he could have done it all on his own.
No, I don't either. I don't either.
It's just so much happened in such a little amount of time.
Yes, Ronnie.
Just the digging of the grave alone. So.
Yeah. Oh, she could be the girlfriend. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking you were saying about it.
Yeah. And so he, when he says he has not yet said Shanann.
Mm-mm. No, he doesn't. He's just saying she.
Yeah. And they're asking him, is it Shanann? Why aren't they asking, why are they not saying, who is she? Why are they just assuming it's Shanann?
Yeah, they don't ask a lot of that stuff. They should be asking him, who is she exactly, Chris? You keep saying she. So who is she? They never even imply that Nicole could be there, but why not?
And they know about her.
Yeah. Because
so
in other cases, people could be there. So why not in this one?
Yeah.
Sorry, that light's bothering my eyes.
No, you're good. Absolutely. That's why I was like, so the story isn't changing. The things that's changing is the person and the place. Because Bella asked him in the truck. Now she's asking him at the house.
Yeah. Yeah, so he
So
changes that twice.
yeah.
Ever go into Bella's room?
So put Shanann back in, that's our unmonitored. The way she was laying, the bed just sprawled out.
Is that when you packed up their special stuff? So where'd you put them? Take them out there.
In the truck.
Which
In the
one?
truck.
Truck is under,
In the passenger compartment?
Travis said, rear.
And that right there tells you that what he's saying is not true either. Because the cadaver dog did not hit in his truck,
Yeah.
according to what we've been told.
Right.
So if the cadaver dogs did not hit in his truck, the girls were not dead at that point. So he's lying.
Yeah.
Because if Shanann had done that, they would be dead. They
Well,
would
you
be
saw in that shadow too. There is the footage of he bends down and picks up one of them, and that's the one where they're saying it's Bella that he picks
right.
up.
Right. So it's not true. They're not. He's saying he said it here. My girls were blue. Well, that's not true because he puts one of them in the truck.
The truck. Yeah.
So he's lying,
and
right?
that's at 5 a.m.
Right. So he's lying.
Mhm.
So she did not do that to the girl.
Yeah,
because
that's not how that happened.
yeah,
Basically.
yeah. And they didn't pick up, according to what we know, the cadaver dogs also did not pick up in the house. But the dog barked down in the basement underneath the stairs.
Yeah.
So, could one of them have been
Down there.
gone at that point and one of them not? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But they said the cadaver dog didn't pick up in the truck. So, I don't see how they both could have been.
So do you feel it would have been more like the site then?
Yeah, because if they're telling us the truth that the cadaver dog didn't pick up in the truck, because if one of them had been deceased, or if Shanann had been deceased, don't you think the dog would have picked it up?
Yeah, but did he put a big cooler into the back of the truck?
I don't
Had a
know.
hard time carrying stuff that he put in the back.
I don't know because part of the truck was backed into the garage.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is because I feel like Cece was in something like
yes, I agree. She was in something.
I don't know. I don't know what dog, but if she was put into something that seals,
That's true. Yeah,
I feel like that's why you wouldn't have smelled, because Bella wasn't gone by then, so nobody, person that would have been in the truck deceased, he says, was Shanann. So wouldn't they still have hit on that? I would think so.
Yeah, I would think so because if
she already said she had released her bodily fluids too, so they definitely would have hit on it.
Yeah, if she was in the truck and at Bella's feet and she was already gone, the dog would have picked up on that.
Yeah, and he says that they asked, "What's that smell?" So if that's all in there, then that's going to be on the floor, even if there is carpet or not, it'd still be in there. He would have had time to clean that out too, as well. Right. Everything happened too quick.
Yeah, and that's why I think he's lying about the girls.
Yeah.
That Shanann done that. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I just remember him walking with a cooler or something around the truck, and it looked really heavy, and he was having a hard time carrying it. And I think that's what Casey was in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's on. We'll have to find that one and show it also.
Yeah, we can probably find it's just the security. It's a long thing, but it's very detailed. I mean, now that you know what you're kind of looking for a little bit, first you don't really know what you're looking for, and they've actually found a bunch of. I'll try to find one too where they've I don't know what you would call it, like remastered it, I guess.
Okay.
Like you can see it better.
Enhanced it and stuff where you could see it better.
Yeah, Shanann in another vehicle. I was gonna say I don't think she was in there. I don't think she was in Chris's car.
No, I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I don't. If the cadaver dogs had picked up, had not picked up, then there's no way she could have been
It's
in
just
there.
interesting. He still, maybe when he even brings up what Bella says about Shenan's, maybe that was something separate too. Maybe that was in the
Yeah.
house when that happened, because it sounds like it
Yeah.
is something they really genuinely asked, but maybe it wasn't in the car.
Right. It's
Because
a
a lot of the
different
stuff
place.
he's repeating doesn't seem to be in order. It's all
No.
just random all over the place.
Yeah. But there's some stuff he keeps repeating.
Yeah.
So that's why I think if you sit down and you pick out what he keeps repeating, that's probably correct. It's just the place is not right, and the person's not right, and the timing's not right. Because I think she was taken out the back door.
Yeah.
I mean, well, not literally the back door. I think she was taken out the back basement window.
Yeah, I agree. And that's probably what would have been under the stairs, because I still feel like she was down there.
Yeah.
That, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know. I do think that that's what was in the down there. I mean, I know that he did the picture of the fridge too. I still wonder what that played into it. Maybe that's where Cece was until she was moved into the whatchamacallit, and maybe they did that for the reason too, so there would be not a lot of scent.
Right.
You know, because maybe keeping the body cold would keep the smell down. I would
Right.
imagine. I don't know much about it, but I would think so.
Yeah. Well, and they try to play off that dog barking under the steps, but
yeah, it's too much. I feel like all of it's too much in there for. I don't understand why the upstairs barking was kind of discredited, but not the downstairs, because it was a lot upstairs, and I still think it was weird when I mean, I still believe a lot in the rituals. Oh, yeah, I know Connor loves remastering things. He finds stuff on my page too. Like, he even made me the cutest little video on his page, and it's like Southern Soul Tarot. Like, he does like these kind master things. Like, I have no clue how to do them, but he was like, "Look, Mom, what I made for you." And I was like, "Oh, that's so adorable." I was like, "I'm going to share that."
Oh,
yeah. Connor
so
can make
smart.
us stuff. Connor can make us videos. Yeah, it'll say kind master in the side, but
who made this for you, a 9-year-old? Don't talk about it.
yeah, yeah, right. Don't tell a 9-year-old made it.
None of your business. Where was there? You know, I don't know that they ever told us the time of death for any of them. They just speculate the day because of what he told them.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can get a time of death. I don't know. I'm not going to say this because there's so much.
I think the oil would have made it hard for the girls.
That's what I was.
Shanann probably would have had a more accurate time of death because she had the. I keep wanting it. Was it? It's not stillbirth. What's it called?
Coffin birth.
Coffin birth. Yeah, so I would think that would be an easier one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how they would do it with the oil in the skin.
Because the skin slips off and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know how they would have done that. Time of death. I mean, they probably would have went by Shenan's and just kind of
estimated it close to that. I would have if I mean, that's probably the best you could do is put it close to hers.
Yeah. Yeah. What does Chief say? And then we'll go to the
create. Yeah, he knows how to do a lot of stuff.
It is wild. He knows how to code, build apps, software.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I told him, I was like, "That's not legal hacking." I was like, "Don't do that." I just thought, thanks for sharing that, Chief.
I think
Tom would be an ethical hacker. He wants to expose all the best.
Yeah. 3 or 4 a.m.
Whole system, rebuild the matrix from the bottom up.
Yeah.
So I think the time of death was early morning around. I think so. I think they did it about 3. I think you're right.
Yeah.
And then,
because she didn't get home till 1:18 or 1 something like that. So yeah.
Yeah, right, Ronnie. Hack into the sealed documents, Connor.
Right. Hey, yeah. There we go.
What do you think of Emily out there?
And the babies are gone. And I put my hands around my wife's neck.
There you go.
Same thing.
Did Shanann fight back at all when you did that?
The grades that I had after seeing that, like, not much.
See, and I feel like
You
she
know,
wouldn't have
she
fought back
understood.
because she'd have been in shock of who it was. Like if it was Chris, I think she'd have kicked his ass. So I think the reason she didn't was because not only was she caught off guard, but I think it's because it was somebody she didn't. I don't know. Maybe he did,
Well, this
but
is
I
what.
still feel like there was somebody else around that just like it stunned her, kind of thing.
Well, I think that I know that some people don't think she was there, but I think she was there. I think she was in the
Oh, I
house.
think her and Jim were there. So that's what I'm saying.
And
I feel like not only did maybe knowing she was there stunned her, but I think even just having another male there, I just think just
Yeah.
seeing everything just stunned her, and that would make you alone probably not.
yeah, and look at it this way: why would you have two people in your house at 1 o'clock in the morning when your wife is coming back if you had no intentions of hurting her?
Yeah.
I mean, if you just wanted to get a separation from your wife, you wouldn't have two people in your house in the middle of the night when your wife came home.
Yeah.
You would just wait till your wife came home and then you would leave for work, and you know what I mean? So he had ill intentions, but in one of his interviews, and I don't know which one it is, he says, I felt like it. He said, I felt like somebody took my hands and put them around her neck and squeezed. So that would tell me either he had disassociated himself from what he was doing,
Yeah.
or somebody was helping him.
Maybe he does disassociate a lot. I mean, that would make you like freakishly strong. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it would.
Yeah.
People who do. I mean, and I'm not saying again. I'm not saying all people do that. I'm just saying there has been situations where I mean, yeah, like they show where like one personality will need glasses, the other doesn't. Like one's super strong, one's not. So I'm just saying, like I mean, so yeah, that sounds like dissociating. Like
So it was either that or somebody actually put their hands around,
or like
his
like
hand
you're gonna
and
do
helped
it.
him.
Like we did your kid, so now you better do this. That's what I'm saying. But either way, he would feel physically forced. Like they
Right.
made me do it. So
Right.
he's still describing it that way. So that's what
Right.
I'm saying. When he's to me, whether somebody else did it or somebody was behind him, like you better fucking do it. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna
Right.
do you if you don't do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like because we did all this and you're not gonna fuck it up for us.
Well, after she walks in and they're all in there, it's too late then. I mean, you got to do something. Are you all just going to walk out and leave? Like,
Yeah, you can't.
you've
And
come
she's
too
not
far.
either. She's not
No.
gonna run out either because she knows her kids are there. So she's not gonna leave her kids there, and they know
No.
that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, and I
Yeah,
don't
this makes
remember what
the movie.
I don't remember what interview he says that in. I don't remember. It might be this one, but I think it's later.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, something quick. We looked on her Facebook page like 2 days ago. They had this like 4 or 5 foot long baby doll. She had it laying on the couch with a sheet over it. She ended? Yeah. Before it ever happened. Yeah.
Bingo. There you go. You remember when you said things were removed from Shanann's Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
He just said he went on the Facebook page and there was a doll laying on the couch with the blanket over him. Chris sent that to her.
Right.
And what do you want to bet he put that on Shanann's Facebook? He uploaded it on Shanann's Facebook to make the story go.
Yeah, because it was uploaded to her Facebook. It said, "Look what it says. It was something along the lines of like, look what Chris sent me. I don't know what to think," kind of thing. Like it was along the lines of that is what the comment was on the photo.
Yeah.
And then I think that photo is supposed to be gone now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That and a whole bunch of other posts were gone.
Mm-hmm. And see, he probably wasn't thinking. I mean, really, why? I wouldn't have thought she'd have put that on there either.
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are certain phone records where you can pull it, and that's what I'm gonna have to go back to some of the channels I watched a while back. I don't know. Maybe I'll send them to you, and if you want to share these videos, we can go over them and share them too. I saw something later where they pulled up the phone records where they couldn't prove that came from his phone.
Yeah,
It came from her phone, they said.
that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
the photo itself. They said that they could not prove that he ever took that photo. It came from his phone. So I thought that was interesting that there was no proof that that photo was ever taken in his phone or sent to Shanann. So it would have had to come from Shanann taking it. Is what the theory was. That's what I'm saying. I'd have to, and they have the documents on screen.
Yeah,
They're showing you the documents. I mean, so unless they made these documents up themselves, then it doesn't look made up. They're not the only person that has them. These channels aren't connected in any way. So I found it interesting that they could never prove that photo in these certain documents came from Chris.
and I think the thing that's they need to think about too is she came home from North Carolina with the girls. She was home a couple of days, and then she turned around and went to Arizona. So there was a couple of days there that she was home. She didn't change her password in her phone till she was in Arizona.
Right.
So he could have gotten her phone
and uploaded it
in the few days she was there and uploaded it.
Right. So that's the other way it could be. Yeah. And two, like, I have old phones in your house too. If you got an old phone and you're able to access it, you can still do it that way too. So it's interesting. Yeah. That could be what he did with it. But I thought that was crazy when they pulled up the documents and it was like, how did that happen then? So, but that could be a theory. He could have used something when she wasn't there. Or like I said, again, if she had an old phone there or a tablet or anything like that.
And she did have a tablet, I believe. And she, for all we know, she could have had a second phone she used just for business. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, again, I had a phone and I didn't realize how much they still connect back to your, like your G count, I guess now, like I have a bunch of old phones and then when they would get turned on, they would all connect. And I couldn't believe how much they could be traced to connect to my actual account still. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, he could have done that if she had an old phone just sitting around.
Yeah.
Or a tablet.
Yeah. And I'm sure with them being technical as they were,
yeah, she had a tablet actually, because I remember her saying that she was doing like a live. Because remember, she sold the makeup and I think hair stuff. She used to do the makeup and hair stuff. Yeah. So she said in one of them, can you bring me a charger? My tablet's dying, or I'm using my tablet or something like that. And I was surprised, or maybe it was in the kitchen. I don't know, but she was using a tablet because she said one of them was dead. So she was using that.
Yeah.
So she did have a tablet.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he could have.
Because they had the note too, that if anything happened to Chris, that was written in North Carolina. If that's where they went, right? North Carolina that last time. So that could have, again, like you're saying, he could have used an old phone or a tablet to upload that photo, took it himself, and then that was the note. So yeah, it's all pre-planning.
Yeah. Because I don't think she would have done that. I mean, I just don't think she would have took a picture like that.
No, I don't think so either. I think it was just to like frame her.
And I don't even know what that's all it had to have been. What would be the other point of it? There would be no reason for it.
To freak somebody out?
Yeah, there would be.
And then to post it on Facebook? Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, why would she do that? Yeah, I think it was part of their plan to make her look
only
guilty.
Because it's so close to when it happened, because I think it was like in between before she went to Arizona, I'm pretty sure, and then that note was written in the same amount of time.
Yeah, because
all at the same time
when she came back from Arizona, she had changed her password.
Yeah,
so
I'm thinking that's not a good point. If I can't see it now, I'm blocked on her Facebook page.
What did it say, or what was the
And she
caption?
said, what do you say to this? Something similar to that. And I told him about that fellow was laying on one of our couches and had a sheet over across the head, all I could see was feet hanging out. Saying like Bella had done that. The kid went through that.
Do you remember that, Chris? What do you think? Just making fun of it. Thought it was funny.
Did Bella do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
But I don't catch it up, I don't know if she'll do something. No, she doesn't have their balls and stuff out on the floor and just covering up waste and stuff, and do something like that. But then covering her head and everything else
Because what?
like a body laying there or something.
It sounds like kind of, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Angry. I mean, you knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. You stayed for a reason.
Chris, you're a good man. I'm not a
Oh
good
my
man.
God.
Well, you stayed, you wanted to talk. You knew it was gonna be hard and you still stayed. That's what a good man does. Stayed there for 6 hours and 11 minutes before.
You're staring in the face.
There's that exact time thing that you get from murderers.
See, isn't
Just
that,
like Chris Poffin, it was 3 hours and 37 minutes. I was here for 6 hours and 11 minutes. They love giving exact time frames, don't they?
it is so weird. That is so weird that they do stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like to prove that they're still like a good person, an honest person. And I mean, they just told him that you're a great guy. You're a good guy. You're in here for murdering your family, but you're a good guy. Don't worry.
Yeah, see, I
Rub your
couldn't
back while you cry.
see this would not. I would be that detective you bring in to be
Yeah.
the jerk.
To
That
like
would be
get him
me.
up against the wall and be like, you better
Yeah, because this
manhandle
is
you.
yeah. I would be telling them you're a piece of crap.
Yeah.
You need to just tell us where your kid and wife are, because we already know that your goose is cooked. Just spit it out. I mean, I wouldn't be rubbing his back and we're like, dude, this ain't no bakery. We
I
ain't
guess you kind of
sugarcoating
have to do
nothing.
like what works with that person, I
Yeah.
guess. But
Yeah.
like, I think, yeah, in a situation, I would probably get frustrated a bit after.
Yeah.
But I would definitely be that one to be like, quit the bullshit. Cut it out right now. You better tell me what I want.
That's when you bring in the closer.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. I'm ready. Just
Yeah.
born ready.
Yeah. Come here. I'm tired of your bullshit. Now let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
It's funny.
I can see when the rage would come out, see what her kids did.
You don't know. You don't know when you look at you.
Yeah, get a little closer.
I'm gonna rub you a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know you need it.
Everything gonna be okay, but it ain't.
You just want to kiss the bottom. And Chris, let me know if it'll be the same again.
Look at the guy back there. He's like, I don't believe
On
him.
top of her right when you came in.
Like, I can't believe he cries so much. He just murdered his
You saw it
family.
in person.
You know,
Yeah.
this guy's such a wimp.
Yeah. He's thinking he's lying his butt off.
Yeah.
That's what he's thinking.
Yeah, I agree. A throat
Throat
punch.
punch, right?
Punch squad.
Yeah, see, that's just me. I couldn't.
I just don't have the patience for it. Like, I'm
Not-
just a very straight to the point person. Like, I don't like a bunch of like the circling around and the bullshit. Like, just get to the point. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I just don't like it.
I would have been like, we've been here 6 hours and 11 minutes. It's time for you to man up, okay? 6 hours is a long time for somebody to be here rubbing your back.
Yeah. A
I'm
long
just
time.
saying.
And it's your daddy on top of it. That's what I'm saying. All these men who are cheating, do all stuff, they have to be like sued by their moms and dads, and
And that makes me weirded out too. I mean, I get it. if it's your dad and he's coming up and trying to comfort you and stuff, but that just weirds me out.
Yeah. I mean, how much he's comforting about the situation.
Yeah, that's just kind of weirds me out.
Yeah.
I know. Hello, sir. Why are you over here? Don't you get on my computer? God, he's so huge.
Yeah. It's like cut through it and just get to the point. Aw. How cute. Just so
He's-
adorable. So
He's
fluffy.
huge. He is huge.
Is that a Mancoon?
No, he's a ginger kitty.
Just a big ginger kid? Yeah.
He's just a big ginger kitty. He's just
Wilbur will get big if we let him. Rex won't though. Like Rex watches his figure. So like he does.
What?
Like if he starts to get a little chunky, like he won't overeat. Like he just like you know what I learned today too? I was watching something and they were saying how like basically like pets have souls and they're like souls in training to be humans. And like it made me look totally different at my pets. Like holy shit, you're just a human in training. Like that's so adorable.
What human are you training to be? What kind of human?
But yeah, I thought that was really funny when I heard that. I was like, oh, that's really super cute.
I know they needed a confession. I'm sure they hated having to be nice to him. I don't know. They look like they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cute. Yeah, he's handsome. So ridiculous.
You watching your figure?
Yeah.
Yes, this is him. This is like tears up everything. I mean,
That's Wilbur.
He's a bit. I mean, he just is a destructive cat.
Yeah, Wilbur. We used to have at the other house. We have an island with like this pull-out trash one, and Wilbur, like he would scare me. Like I got to go in the kitchen in the morning, and like the trash would barely be open because you have to pull it open. Heavy wood, but then he'd come flying out the trash can. Like and I'm in the kitchen. I was like, holy shit! And then I finally started trying to lock it. And he'd still get through it, but it would scare crap out of me every morning. He'd be inside the trash can and then jump out.
Megan has 2 gingers, Appalachia Skies, like you do.
Exactly. Gingers are just something different. As I said, and Rex is like a little person. Like I think Rex has graduated to being a person in his next life. Like for sure. And even Connor was like, yeah, Rex will be a person. Wilbur's not. He's not ready. And neither's Lola. And I was like, I agree. I was like, Connor, you're right. I was like, they're not ready. But Rex is like, Rex has a whole name. Like Rex is his full name is Rex Frederick Belvedere.
Oh, he's ready.
He has a whole personality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's got like a look on his face. He's got eyebrows. Like
he's got it all.
Yeah.
I have 2 gingers. They're special. I love special, but Lordy, they team up on the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Rex likes to chase, and Lola loves it. Like Lola lets him. Like he chases her all around the yard. And he's like batting at her tail.
This one right here, if there was 2 of them, I wouldn't have a shed.
Yeah. They don't fight a lot, but when they do, they do. Like
he don't everywhere. He's real laid back. He don't fight with the other cats. Tinsel, he'll usually just hide from her because she's such a biatch, but he don't really fight with Toby Binks. They kind of hang out together. He's kind of he's pretty laid back, but man, does he when he starts moving, he tears up anything in his way to get to wherever he wants to go. I don't give a damn what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He looks those toilet paper and Crush takes the gift.
Yeah. Which one is it that likes the crystals? Is it Felix that likes the crystal? He steals a crystal. She would be on live or not, maybe not on the live, but we'd like be on Messenger talking, and he'd go right behind her. We'd watch him. He'd go right behind her and take a crystal. It was hilarious. Same one every time.
Rex likes when I read. He likes tarot. He does.
Yeah.
Rex loves when I read. He'll rub all over the cards and gets all over. Like it's not really like an altar, but it's like where I have my crystals and things like that. But he loves when I read, which I like him to be there too because I feel like he can run off anything that he's supposed to be there. But yeah. So I use him for that a lot.
He used to be our.
He's like our little alert person.
He was. When every time he would. He was our. I know what he was. He was our dung beetle alarm. That's what he was.
Yeah. And it was on point too. Like he'd start rubbing on the computer during our lives, and I'm like, "Stop, Rex, stop!" And then all of a sudden, it would be like a whole like
Troll.
swarm of trolls. Yeah, we have to
Yep.
hurry up and block. And it's like he
Yeah.
knew before it started happening.
Yeah, he did. He'd come up there and tell us.
He's
Yep.
very intuitive.
Oh, they're bringing clothesline pegs again. Crush steals the pegs, and yes, Felix loves the crystals and the moon water.
The moon
Of
water,
course.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. My daughter's two cats that I had in here, the Gomez and Socks, they love the moon water too. They would get up on the top shelf and just get up there in the moon water. They busted a couple of them. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
because
I
they
really
don't.
miss that. Yeah, my
'Cause-
cats really don't mess with stuff too much. It's more Wilbur, and that's it. Wilbur just pulls things open, trash
Yeah.
can. Oh, and I can't leave meat like out, like to thaw, because he'll pull it right out the sink. Like he'll take chicken breast, everything. Like I don't know how many times I had to get rid of chicken breast. I was so upset.
Yeah,
I was like, stop eating our dinner.
yeah. He takes the blue crystals and hides them in the couch. That's hilarious.
Aw, blues are calming. He's got a lot to say.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right, let's go see. Let's see how long How's Daddy gonna be here?
He's here for the whole thing, isn't he? Oh no, he comes out right there.
Just about.
That's all fine, that's why I rushed in. I didn't dare to talk to her again.
And when you came in, she was right there on top
She
of
was
you.
right there.
Kind of her hands on her throat.
There's no what to do.
Are you trying to save Cece?
Hard to put on her face. She wasn't moving. Her face laying over my left like that.
What?
So where did you put them out there? Because that's really important.
She's trying to get him used to stripes. She's got him on.
And I used to watch it, and people used to call her Tan Burglar.
Yeah, that
I don't remember who channel started doing that, but they're like, yeah, the Tan Burglar. So this shit was so funny.
yeah, that did not do her justice to wear that.
Yeah.
She should not wear
And
it.
I love stripes, but it's funny. Like, I guess it's just the foot, like the quality of the video. Yeah. But whatever. I just thought the Tan
Yeah.
Burglar thing was real funny.
Yeah, and you work and you question people that are probably going to jail, so it probably isn't the best look to be.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to wear that.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
want
you
to look
like
like the
this?
Tan Burglar.
You're like, this is what you're going to be wearing.
Yeah.
Are they down in something? Are they under something? In something?
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh.
I didn't know what else to do. I was so scared.
Okay, we got that figured out. Just tell us where they're at.
Like, no, I just did this, I just did that. What do I do?
Right.
Yeah.
Anything that I would do from there is just gonna be just insensitive and just a horrible thing.
You're in a tough spot. What can you do, right?
Sometimes your body just kind of takes
I just-
over and I'm looking at your dad here. Are you sure?
I'm like, what's gonna happen?
What's going to
We're gonna
happen?
help them get out of it.
Wow.
Like, what?
Yes.
Would you prefer that one of your coworkers?
Oh my God, no, no. I cannot.
Worked pretty tough.
You even said that, you know, I think I'm a good man, they're gonna see this, you're like, what the fuck did you do, Chris? It was like, why'd you got a cop to begin with?
Well, they weren't in your shoes, they don't know.
I told,
They weren't living your
I
life.
know, but still, it's like,
People are
I
gonna
can't remember, like,
We'll just go little steps at a time. How about that?
I can't have anybody show you out there, anybody, no coworkers, please.
Okay.
I mean, they're just gonna form their own opinions anyways, once they figure everything out anyway.
We'll just take little steps tonight then. How about that?
Yeah. Do you have to have any of them with you?
No?
No, we prefer you.
Can you and me and Tammy and Ronnie get in the car and just drive out there?
Generation.
You just point? Chris, I know they're gone, but they're still your babies, and you're still their
I
dad.
don't want to go there. So you want someone else to find that out there? You don't, I promise you. Take us.
Now we don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
Now we don't.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious why, because he's already told them at that. I think he's already told them at that point where they're at out there. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe that's after the dad leaves, but I thought he had already kind of drew it on the map at this point. Maybe not. That's probably why they're asking.
Well,
I just thought they did.
Sorry. You feel like listening a few more minutes?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna take. Do you mind if I put my glasses on real quick? Because my
No.
eyes are starting to dry out. And I just can't see that great. So I'm gonna
Go
put them
ahead.
on real quick, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'll look in the comments. I can't stand anyone touching me or rubbing them up. Yeah, I don't. That's a little much. I mean, I don't think that that's helping the situation, but maybe he didn't know nothing else to do. But you notice he's quick to tell them, go look at Shanann's Facebook and see what she posted on there. You see, he's quick to try to throw her under the bus to try to help his son. Oh yeah, I still just playing the part here, trying to show emotion. Yeah, yep. And he's getting. I honestly think he doesn't want to go back out there, but I don't think it's because he's that upset about it. I just don't think he wants to go see what he's done. You know, to see the extent of what he's done. I don't think he wants to see that. I think he thought he wouldn't have to see that again. You know what I mean? He brings the crows an entire load of bread. He knows how to open the bread bin. Wow. What a smart kitty. The guy back here is the detective. His name is Brumgarner? Or maybe that's not Detective Brumgarner. Maybe this is the other detective. Megan, you remember this detective's name? That's not Brumgarner, is it? I can't remember this detective's name. That she posted or what Chris posted for her. Right. No, I didn't. I don't think. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier. I didn't think Shanann posted it. I think what happened was if they are saying it came from Shanann's phone, I think what happened was he did it from her phone or from her tablet. I do not think Shanann posted that.
Yeah, I don't see why she would have.
No, I think he got a hold of her phone or her tablet and did it himself. But that is what Ronnie is saying his dad is saying that Shanann posted it on the Facebook and he's trying to throw her under the bus. So he's like, you should see what she posted on Facebook. But I don't think Shanann posted that on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she took the picture and then posted it on Facebook. Now, she might have put it because somebody said she put it on there and said, why would Chris send me this? But originally, the picture that was taken of the doll, I don't think that was Shanann
Yeah.
at all. I don't think Shanann took that. I think he somehow got her phone or her tablet before she changed her passcode and he did it.
Yeah.
And I think Ronnie's just trying to throw Shanann. He's trying to get the scenario going and he's just throwing Shanann under the bus because she's dead and she can't speak for herself.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name. Do you remember the detective's name in the back?
I think it's Baumhover. I'm
Baum-
pretty sure. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. There's probably a little bit of it, but it's something that starts with a B and like that ends like that.
Yeah.
So close to that.
He is well, I guess both of them, I guess, are the lead detectives, I guess.
Yeah, they both were.
Yeah, I just think him and his side of peace did it. I do too, 100%. We were talking about that earlier. He didn't do it by himself.
Mm.
He didn't do it, and I don't.
And a lot of the things she says is stuff. If you listen, like it's not like people were saying how like she would make the motion of choking, like with her hands when she was saying certain things about them, like when it got close. Obviously, she never admitted to being there, but there were certain things like when she talked about it, she would make choking, with her hands when she was talking about Shanann.
Yeah. So she either knows what's in the redacted and
that's before they knew she was choked. That she was doing the choking with her hand. She was like, she just, and she would say and she'd clench her teeth and do her hands.
Yeah. So she knows way more than what she's saying.
Yeah.
I think
it
she
hadn't
was
down to her body yet by then.
Yeah. I think she was there. I think leave him alone. Jim was there. And
I know there's one channel, the way she said, she's like, don't mess with Jim.
Yeah,
Jim.
Leave him alone. That's my friend.
It cracks me up the way this one channel says it. I almost want to pull it up just so you can hear the way she says his name. It's hilarious.
Well, you have no credibility, so that means your friend doesn't either. And definitely Chris doesn't. So there we are. But yeah, I don't think Chris did it by himself. He is definitely where he needs to be because he had literally his hands in it too. But I believe that
he's just as guilty as them.
Oh yeah.
No matter what is being hidden or what comes out, where he is where he belongs.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just the natural human nature is to want to know. That's all. You know what I mean? And it's like, I guess you could say like do you really need to? No, I guess I don't really know, but I mean it's just curiosity. You know what I mean? Like you just want to know about, and again, we all have the right to talk about what we want to talk about. So I feel like as long as we're doing it in a way that we're trying to like put ourselves in a situation, understand it, process it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. And he actually gets on my damn nerves because he's such a I think they need to quit being so nicey and rubbing his back. Because I don't, they're like, well, this is, their method. But I don't think their method got them any further than doing it the other way did.
Yeah.
Because he still lied to him.
Yeah.
He's lying to him right now.
That's what I was about to say. What they didn't make a difference. He still lies. So
yeah, he's still.
And I kind of agree with like Wolfie. I think that I kind of feel like NK did. I feel like NK probably did literally put her hands around with him. I don't know why. Yeah. I think it was something almost that literal because he says it that way.
Yeah,
and then he says there's like demons in the room, and that's when I started looking into the ritual between Princess Diana and her, and it's like exactly the same thing. It's just mirrored wrong, and that's the whole point of it, is to invert it. They didn't invert it. They didn't do it right. So I mean, it's just like, what are the chances of them both dying on the same?
And that may be one of the things they're hiding.
Maybe. I mean, that crystal was under one of the kids' beds, and Cece was the most lively. Cece would have had the most energy. So
Mhm.
you want to trap that because that's what you feed off of it later.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Yeah.
they do it.
Yeah. And
That's how they did it with Princess Diana. Princess
Yeah.
Diana, I think, was trapped. Her soul was trapped within a ring, I believe.
yeah.
So, because in
Yeah.
that kind of thing, when trauma like that happens, the soul shatters. So you're able to trap it within something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's just it's sad that there's people out there, in my opinion, that know really what happened, and they're allowing
Yeah.
children annihilators to walk this earth,
Yeah. And they shouldn't.
and they're okay with it.
And that's how I feel like with the McCanns and the Proudfoots and the Wells and all those people, the same people, they're all kind of same things going on in those things. Like there's enough to say there's people walking around that shouldn't be right now.
Yeah. And I
Like
don't think
kids don't get to.
Yeah. Right. And I don't think he put them in those tanks.
Yeah. I thought about that too. I don't think he did that either. Because he would have had to physically push I don't think he had it in them to ever do any of that stuff. And like I said, and maybe, because I did say, like, I do kind of agree. I do think that she helped him physically in some way with Shanann, but like, even at that, I think he had to have help. He couldn't just do it on his own.
Yeah. Now the hole, I believe he dug that because it wasn't very deep and it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So that I believe he could have done.
Why he wore loose clothes that day, because he knew he was going to have to be able to do something like that, because he
But
wore all the clothes.
In the little amount of time, there's no way he had time to do all that.
No. Not on his own. I don't think
No.
so.
No, he and he's not capable of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And it takes some planning and kind of knowing a little bit of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like get all the logistics, timing, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna listen to a little bit longer. I want to see if we can catch the part where he draws the.
Yeah, I'm good. So whatever you want to do, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
Can you give us a second so we can kind of get some things arranged? Do that?
Ryan, you want to stand in your room?
What you?
This is fucking horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
And didn't have to happen in the first place. That's the thing. It's so horrible, but it didn't have to happen.
Nope. You'd have kept your wiener in your pants.
Promise I'll never tell people believe me or not.
So hard to do that for these people.
What?
I said it's so hard for these people to do that for some reason. Well, I was going to say it's so hard, but then I have to finish that sentence because
Well,
it literally was. So let me add the rest of that
yeah,
sentence.
that's why they couldn't keep it in their pants.
My bad.
Oh Lord!
Late. I'm just joking.
That's hilarious.
It's a double-ended joke. There's another one.
And they like double-ended jokes, apparently.
They did. It was looked up all the time.
It was looked up all the time.
Like, how do I do this?
And as I was talking the other night, sometimes 3 is not a crowd.
Yeah, duly noted.
Double-sided every time.
Yeah. Shocker.
The shock, boy, this took a turn. Man, it took a turn, didn't it? That's okay.
Yeah, it did. It's the perfect time, though, to take a turn.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's part of it, right?
Yeah. Adult Swim.
Double-ended jokes, Tammy. Oh my God. Oh Lordy. Shoo, it's getting hot in here. Let's go.
I know. I feel like I'm blushing.
We'll watch Crybaby for a little bit.
Right.
We can turn anything off. Listen, you cannot get up here, sir.
What's your life right there?
Mhm.
Little girls.
Good.
Oh, they sped that shit up, right? I've never seen somebody's hand move that.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I was gonna say, did you speed it up?
Miss Kim must have done that. She was, I guess, she was like tired of that mess. She's like,
I'm
listen,
tired of this damn shoulder rubbing. This
I'm
fucking
just-
clock.
how long did you sit and rub his shoulder? Dang, she sped that
Damn
crap
clock
up.
in the background.
Yes,
Tick, 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 tick. I know. Oh,
they thought she could do anything there, LMCC or herself, and so children know herself, maybe, and then she would do it. She just lost it. You really lost it.
Why did this happen to you? Why did this happen to those two little girls?
there goes again.
Oh, so she is speeding it up. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
like,
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a lawyer.
That tells you it was probably about 30 minutes of that mess.
Yeah. Had to be. There you go again. That's
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I promise.
crazy.
I emotionally drove her to do something stupid.
I emotionally drove her.
Triggered it first, so.
Mm.
So for that.
So you're taking fault for something?
Yeah. Only for making her do it though.
Right. She still did it.
Yeah, she did it. I just made her do it.
Yeah.
I'm such a good guy.
Yeah. Such a great dad.
Mm-hmm.
There we go again.
He's just as awkward as he is. He don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's no reason she would take it out on the children first. That's no, she should, the reason she did take it out on children.
Yeah, it must be a lot. She has Zoom.
Yeah. I mean,
And how long is this interview? Like the whole interview? Out of curiosity.
It is 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're only an hour in.
I was just curious how long that was actually going on.
What is Chief? Okay. There's Everett laughing in the comments. What's going on?
He could tumbleweave into whispers and secrets and mysteries for you.
Oh my God. We've moved to from jars to tumbleweave.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Better open the window or turn on the AC.
Yeah. Air it out. Put the steam out.
Tantalizing teasers of the unknown.
Yeah.
Catch that draft. Are y'all paying attention to the video?
I don't think so. I think we lost him when we got into the double-ended jokes.
I think so.
I think everybody lost it after that.
This has to be the longest back rub I've seen. Amen. She's fast forwarding and it's hilarious. I'm really not doing that. She is.
I'm surprised they kind of let him be in there that long, really. They let a lot of people into the rooms that I was kind of surprised.
Well, they let Nicole Kessinger have her daddy in there.
Yeah, for a very long time. And he was controlling the whole interview.
He was controlling, but he was controlling what they asked her. And I'm like, she's an adult. You can't.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
No, even she stops and looks like, is this going to be okay? You know what I mean? Like, you can tell she's like, are they going to keep letting this happen to this extent? Like, you can tell she knows it's not supposed to be happening.
Right. And they even let her have her phone in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they let her mess with it. Like, she could have been deleting stuff the whole time.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
She said she was.
It was keep your winner. Yeah. I did say wiener.
I didn't hear you say wiener.
I did say it. I was trying not to say it out loud, but I did say it.
That's funny.
But yeah, we are all, but we fell
It
in.
was shiny things. Shiny
It's
things happen.
squirrels.
Shiny zippers.
Squirrels with nuts came in here.
Zip their nuts right up.
That's right. That's right. Let's go see some more back rubbing since we all love it so
Yeah.
much. I want to see when he tells them where they're at.
I think that's right after this.
I'm gonna have to send him a message and laugh at her for that. Oh,
I had to take a break and drink some water and get hydrated for all that activity.
all right, rubbing.
Took it right out of him.
That's right.
I don't know, like, that's because I
Crime
did
of
it.
passion.
I had it.
Never got to realize what you just went through.
I hit it. That's the thing. That's the thing that's just gonna break the camel's back right there. I just called the police right after it happened.
Confused on what to do.
Oh, he's saying he hid the affair, so it's gonna make it. It was gonna make it look bad.
That's supposed to be mine when all that happened, so you think, well, just.
I don't think that's gonna look any worse than the murder at this
Yeah.
point.
I'm sure that's all I'm hearing out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
His back should be on fire or something as long as
I don't
he's
like
been
people
rubbing.
touching me like that. I don't, especially in the same spot. I'll lose it. Like, I'm like, stop that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand being rubbed, and especially in the same spot. Like, you're gonna have to move it around. Like, you're
Well,
gonna move it around.
He's probably got a rash now.
Yeah. The carpet burn.
Yeah.
He got carpet burn on his back.
Freaking rubbing his back for like 4 hours. Well, they've been there 6 hours and 11 minutes. How much of that was a back rub? Probably 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's right, squirrels. I was just guzzling a bottle of water. Oh, he is too, because he's working up a thirst over here with his. I hope he gets paid well for that back massage, right? Because that's what it's turned out to be.
Yeah.
Lord, he's not getting no information that's correct out of him.
Not getting a lawyer either.
No.
Where's the lawyer at this point?
I was wanting to call him about it. She hadn't initiated with an email, but then I called her Monday. She's had a temper. She's had that. One minute she's okay, one minute she's not.
She knew about the separation before, or she didn't go off that one.
Because she knew it wasn't fair. She knew. I denied it once again.
Man enough to have an affair, but not man enough to admit it.
Yeah, they never are. It's always their like attitude or their mood that pushed them into doing it or something.
Oh yeah, it's always their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were just so difficult.
Mm-hmm. Always in a bad mood.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why. Maybe because you're
Mhm.
running around cheating and lying, and she needs help at home, and you ain't giving it to her. So maybe
Right.
maybe she has been bitching and complaining.
Yeah.
Because usually you have an intuition, you have a gut, you know something's wrong. So yeah, she probably was bitching.
Well, his personality is like that of a wet rag.
Yeah,
I mean, you would get tired of that. You would want somebody to be smile and act like they're happy and not
yeah,
forced to look like that. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
How can you like talk up somebody who doesn't do anything but just stand there?
Yeah.
Like, they don't give you nothing to talk up. I'm
No.
saying, like he wasn't doing anything to be
Mm-hmm.
talked up about. So
If he was in a Chinese massage parlor, he'd make money. He
right,
probably would. He must have rubbed it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which shows you he did all the soothing with them, not the
Yeah.
mother.
Right.
So that's interesting too. Like he's the maternal one out of the relationship here. You know, he's the one that has the connection with the children, probably.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she doesn't.
And isn't she the one that always goes and visits him, but he's not? Does he ever go visit Chris? Because
No.
every time I hear about it, I think it's her.
It's usually her, but then like I know like through some of the phone calls and stuff, he's very quick to cut her off when she starts talking about certain things. Like he doesn't want to talk about it. Like he'll end the phone call, and you can tell
Yeah.
like he and his dad will try to cut in and lead it a different direction because he can tell like Chris is getting like, but it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. Like I was kind of surprised about how little it takes to seem to irritate him with his mom, and it feels like
Yeah.
irritation, agitation, like he really has like sandpaper feel. You know, it
Yeah.
feels agitating
Yeah.
when she
'Cause of
says
the-
stuff.
Because the minute she goes after Shanann, he tells her
Yeah,
she was a good mom. She
but
don't
then he
talk
cheats
about
on
her.
But
Yeah.
then he cheats on her. It's real weird. That's
And
what I'm
he
saying. It's weird.
blames her for the girls, but yet
Mhm.
he takes up for her when his mom says something.
Because he doesn't like his mom.
Yeah. It's
So
so
even if he truly feels those things about Shanann, it's like I hate you more than I did her.
right.
So you better shut up, lady.
I'm just gonna rub it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. You know, like I still don't like you regardless. That's pretty much
Right.
what I'm getting from it. You know,
Yeah.
like even though she's gone or not, I still don't like you anyway. So don't
Right.
think that has any difference on that or any way on that.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You what you think doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
So
and it
shut
would
up.
be interesting to know why. Like what happened that it's
Yeah.
that much of a but I just think like being disconnected. I mean,
Yeah.
not being like nurturing him when he needed it, when he was
Yeah.
a baby or something.
Well, she doesn't look like the nurturing type. I could be wrong, but I mean,
I don't think she is really. She doesn't look like she'd be.
yeah.
She looks like somebody who will like hug you and tell you they love you, but like I don't see her sitting there like rocking them or
Right.
that
Right.
kind of thing. Like swallow. I feel like that's something he more did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just follow the opinion.
What's that?
You just follow the opinion.
I don't know. Yes.
I'm trying
Because Chris doesn't have his phone at this point, I don't
Mm-mm.
think.
No.
Who are you calling, sir? NK.
Yeah. Send the message to the mom to send it to NK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knew what was she saying in the morning when you told her everything was you.
So, like, why? And why do you want to just like, give up and just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you?
Fuck you? Who is he saying fuck you about?
Yeah, he's saying it over and over. He said she was saying that.
Oh, she was saying it. Okay.
I would probably believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be an honest reaction, probably.
Yeah, at that point.
Just ruined your life, ruined my life. ruined, ruined Jamie's life, I ruined, all their friends' life that supports me, I don't know. I ruined everything. Do I call my foreman? Do I call my foreman and let him say,
As far as going out there,
yeah,
can you tell us basically where it's at, or anything, or where we?
no. There's too many, no. Too many turns.
Think you go there, and show us about where it's at.
We'd have to go right out to it, and at this point,
Like, buried in something, or
there's
maybe
that's what I feel horror about, they're a freaking oil tank. I don't know what else to do.
Call 911 if it was really what was happening.
Yeah. And that's what you would probably do in the moment.
Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't
mean-
do all that other stuff. Because he doesn't, especially if he's not someone who's even going to yell or get upset or has never really done it before, you're not going to
Yeah.
usually snap and like do that.
No.
I've like seen lots of 911 calls, and because I watch the channels, like I think it's like EWOO and those ones where they'll show like the 911 calls with the body cams.
Mhm.
And I've seen lots of ones where people had their partner, like they found their partner that had unalived their child or something, like right there, had killed their kid, and like they hadn't killed him, like they were holding them in a different room. They're like, go get him, go get her, or go get him before I do, or whatever. But they're usually standing by their kid. They don't even have enough, like, I think, thought process at the moment to even go mess with that person, because they're just focused on their kid.
Yeah.
And especially if he had two, that was happening too.
Right. Mom knows their kid's body language. She probably knew deep down he was lying. She could be one of those people who say it would be okay as long as you don't lie to me. Yeah. I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everything, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And that's what she even said after the interviews. Well, I told him we'll figure this out. We're going to get it done. But you can't, like, what are you going to do about that?
Yeah. And she's always, I've always heard her say, tell the truth.
Yeah.
Tell the truth.
Which is what?
Tell the truth. Yeah. So, but how are we going to believe it since all you've done is change your story like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah. And nobody would believe it now. So.
Not now. Oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh, here we go. Fast forward. Overdrive.
His fucking arm don't fall off.
I know.
Like,
Dang. It should. He's only been rubbing it forever.
He must got a real strong bicep.
Yeah.
I
don't know what the purpose of them leaving them in there so long for.
I don't either. I was kind of thinking that too. Why have they not? Especially because I think he's already just said now that they're in the oil tanks. So I mean, at that point they could have intervened and like, okay, well,
yeah.
And they
he
get ready to, but
he won't go with them.
No.
I wanted to tell you first.
He won't go. He said he doesn't want to go out there.
Again, yeah.
I was trying to get it at least when he leaves, the dad leaves. Okay, he's fixing to
Yeah,
leave.
he's getting ready now.
They're gone. They're gone.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
She said, if you ever cheat on that with her hair, she'll bring back on you tenfold. This is ridiculous. I said, why you doing that?
I knew it was gonna happen coming here today. Now, I've never taken a polygraph before, but I know what was gonna happen.
Just a matter of time.
I've never taken a polygraph before, but I know what's going to happen. Yeah, you're going to fail it.
Yeah.
They already told you that at the beginning of the. Maybe this is not the beginning of it.
I don't, you don't know how unstable she was.
Bye, Witchy Mama. Thank you for being here. It was fun.
Who's leaving?
Witchy Mama.
Oh, Witchy Mama. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
get
got to
her
go
back.
and
Hey.
she's got to go and mod for Lady Freedom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people do lives this like about this time.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing it early in the morning.
I was thinking about that if I could get
But-
my. I could get my.
Yeah. Well, I just noticed sometimes like I get up in the morning at about 8 o'clock or something, like Connor will start kind of class a little bit before.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I usually have a lot of stuff like I would think about and want to talk about,
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to do like coffee and
Yeah.
whatever in the morning, but like I feel like I'm gonna start doing that again.
Yeah. That's
Kinda do like a
nice.
collective chat.
Yeah. Do morning coffee. Coffee with me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Let's watch. I want
Okay.
him to leave and then we'll end for
Okay.
tonight. I want to get Ronnie out of there
Yeah.
and his back rubbing class he's given us.
Yeah. Hello, Kylie.
When the lights don't show us when the state will tell. See my power.
You're gonna need a massage on his arm when he's done.
Yeah.
I'm over here for a very long time.
So I have no idea what he was doing right there.
Call that person back that we called.
Just call the police. And definitely, so they said, just, you know what to do, time with them. You don't think. You do too, I think it's better.
I did too, I can't leave. They have the locks.
Oh, yeah, like,
Yes.
I'm gonna text my daughter, have her visit my house, or my wife found out, this ain't gonna be on the news anytime soon.
No, not tonight. I can't imagine right now. I don't really have much say in that, but I can't see that. Do you want me to take you out to the lobby and you can go to the bathroom and then text your wife and stuff, talk to them?
I don't wanna go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside.
Just watch the press people around.
Yeah, I should go out there while you're.
You want your water, you want to take your water with you?
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do our best to make sure that we don't stand to gain anything by broadcasting any of this. That's not what law enforcement is ever really about. So we're gonna try our best to handle that as discreetly as possible, but they're pretty good at what they do too.
So I'm not from around here neither, are you?
I've only been here 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a lawyer or something, or not from it, but with somebody else.
We can
We'll
talk
talk about that later.
Yeah.
Get your phone. You got it, okay. Let's go this way. All right, we'll pass.
So if you're for it, we'll talk a little bit more. I think we have a picture of, is it Survey 319? I think we have a picture. I'll walk you through that. I'm sure you have a ton of questions for us about, how your night, month, and week is going to look. So Tammy, I was just telling him, I wanted to show him that picture.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk a little bit about how the rest of the night's going to go.
That looks familiar to you? What is
Going
that?
to jail.
The PRC Survey 319.
What was that?
Okay.
I said his night is going to go. He is going to jail.
Oh,
That's how his night's going to go.
yeah.
Hmm.
Whereabouts? The Shanann and the girls.
How old is this picture?
Today.
How's today?
How old is this picture? He said. Does it not look right to him for him to ask that?
Can you mark it for
I
me?
don't know.
It's the Pittsburgh, it's just in the, is that S for Shanann? Okay, and where are the girls at?
Mm-hmm.
In these? So which one is, do you know which one?
Are they in the tanks? Can somebody who doesn't know what they're doing open those? Okay, it's easy to open
What's
them.
in the tanks?
It's a mixture of oil and water.
Boiling water. I didn't know that.
There's a sheet
Yeah.
found out here?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that from?
That was what Chanel was wrapped in.
What about the girls? What were they wrapped in? Just in their pajamas? Not with their blankets or anything? Where did their blankets and toys and stuff go?
Probably blew away in the wind or something right here.
Where did you set them or put them?
It was right here with that.
So how did you dig this out? I'm assuming that's under dirt. How did you dig that?
That shovel in that my truck was going with it.
It's like a work shovel? Is it still there? How was Shanann dressed?
Shirt and north.
So she went to bed with? Do you remember what color her shirt was or her underwear?
I'm sure it was either black or gray. Where it was probably blue.
How much time passed, do you think, from the time that she was back in the bed until you put them in the truck?
I'm not sure.
We talking minutes, hours, something else?
From when I left the house,
You know, like from when you got her in the bed to when you put them in the trunk? How long a time was that?
so like from when pushing it in my truck, from the
Yeah.
bed to the truck,
Yeah, from your master bed to the truck.
minutes.
Okay. Are you talking about covering her up or something?
Yeah, and the sheet.
He knows what she's asking.
Is there
He's
anything
trying
else
to
about
anything out here that has stuff that you've left in certain spots, or you sure their blankets and toys aren't gonna be in there as well?
Not because it was regular protection.
Can you do me a huge favor and just write your name on the bottom? Just so I know that we didn't make those marks. I'm just gonna write the date on it, okay? 8/15/18 at 5:56.
This is why they have to wait till the next day to get them.
Yeah.
But I don't think
Yeah,
they
because he
go
goes to the couple's house that night. I'm pretty sure,
this
like that
night, do they?
Amanda.
Oh, does he?
I
Okay.
think this is the night he stays at the friend's house.
Okay.
Yeah, because he stays at there, and their kids were there, and that's what they were saying. They're like, he was there with us. He ate with my kid. You know.
Why would they let him go if he admitted to killing her?
I don't know, or maybe it wasn't that night. Maybe it was the night before.
If they did, that's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it is this one where they arrest him after. But I don't remember if he comes in the same shirt. I feel like he did come in the same outfit in 2 days. So I don't know. Maybe it's the next
I
day.
kind of feel like you may be right on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just know he stays at the house with them. That Amanda and
He
something
does.
Thayer.
Yeah.
Amanda and
I can't
Nick.
remember it.
Nick.
That's his name. Yeah.
Nick Thayer.
Was your wife wearing any shorts or pants or anything just
And
under?
you see how he can remember exactly what she's wearing? He's already answered this once.
Yeah.
And he said a shirt and underwear, and he remembers the color.
Right.
But he can't remember other stuff from that night.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what they look like?
Blue.
Okay. And the girls, do you know what their pajamas were?
They're both nightgowns.
Okay.
Celeste, I think, was that pink one with the, like, birds on it.
Okay.
I think Rose was, they had a unicorn, I believe, on it for something.
Okay. So it sounds like, it feels like to me, now we know pretty well how to go get them. Is there anything else we need to know?
About how to get them?
Yeah. It's, does someone have to climb up to the top and unscrew something and then lower something down to get them?
They're like, it's just a hatch on the top, and they're like 20-foot tanks.
How far down are they?
That, wherever the food level is in the tank, I'm not sure.
Okay. What was it when you were there?
I don't know, I didn't,
Okay.
I wasn't looking for that.
Okay. All right.
You may go out there, or no?
I don't think so. Would you prefer not to?
I didn't know if you needed help getting there.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I think once we got that picture, we didn't really know how much about the location that the other police officers knew. But it sounds like they knew somehow right how to get to 319. So, and I think that's how they got that picture. Does your nanny cam? Do you have a nanny cam right?
It's a monitor.
A monitor. Is it a video one?
It's like it cycles back and forth
Between what?
LNCC's run.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there any chance it records? No? Okay. I'm just wondering, what do you think ultimately made Shanann snap?
Just knowing that affair, or and she knew, she just needed me to admit it, and I would admit it.
Yeah. Okay. So we just started talking about, I asked if there's any chance that the nanny cam could have recorded Shanann doing what she did. And then we were just getting into, what Chris thinks about why she snapped.
Mm-hmm.
He's just saying, distressed from knowing about the other girl.
knowing, but she didn't really know, right? I mean,
In her heart, she knew. She just wanted me to admit it.
Can we talk about a couple tough things? I think we need to get it out of the way and just really get it out, just to make sure you have every chance to explain exactly what happened and we have every chance to ask questions. So the conversation happened. You go downstairs. She's still upstairs. And then you see what?
I hear just commotion upstairs, just like, like what noises.
Sure. Maybe walk around.
Anyone the kids is getting up, or
Yeah.
the future man got up, or something.
Okay.
Can't think of it. Continues packing everything up and ready to go. So I go back up and just talk to her again, maybe real fast. And go into the room, or master bedroom. She wasn't in there.
Okay. You went there first?
Yeah.
And why did you go up again?
Just to go up and talk to her again.
Okay. So it's not as though that noise made you run up, you just stopped.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
In the register or anything for that. I looked in the monitor and it was on Bella.
And where is the monitor? Where's the screen that you look at? Is it up or downstairs?
It's upstairs.
Okay, so you go upstairs, look at the monitor.
Everything happened inside the bed.
Oh, your master bed. Okay, all right.
Inside the bed.
So she's not in her bed.
It's still right there.
Okay.
If you want to look at it. And it was on Bella. Her covers were pulled back. She was just sprawled out laying there. And then it cycled over. So they got 3, 4, 5 second like interval between when it cycles from room to room. It cycled over to Susie's room. That's when I saw her on top of her. That's when I ran in.
Okay. So can we talk about, again, it's very, very hard to talk about, but it's good to make sure that we understand. We don't want anything to be incorrect or inaccurate or anything like that. Was your wife on top of Cece? What did that look like? I mean, was she straddling her? Okay. And where were they?
In the bed.
On the bed. And so your wife was on top. Was she?
That's when I was walking up from the back.
Okay. And she saw from the back?
Yeah.
Okay. But she was doing this.
It looked like it was like this.
Yeah, okay. And then was she face up, face down, what?
Off to the side.
Oh, she was laying on her side. Okay.
And that's when I pulled her off.
Okay.
She was limp and she was blue.
Okay.
There was no movement at all.
Oh, she was limp and blue or limping and blue?
Limp
Oh,
and
limp
blue.
and blue. Okay.
It's like her body was like,
Right.
you pick her arm up and it just falls.
Okay. And then what happened?
I looked at her and I just got on top of her and
You got on top of Shanann?
did the same thing.
Okay. Did you have to knock her down?
No.
She was already on the ground?
I just pulled her off on the bed. And,
Oh, kind of one move?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not as though you
I didn't
pulled her off?
No, like I went up, pulled her down. Like I said, I didn't know. I lost it.
Sure.
So
Okay.
Shanann was laying on the ground?
On the bed.
On the bed?
Yeah, like when she was on top of me, I saw what was happening. I pulled her, went down. I was on the bed.
The bed. Okay. I'm trying to get it full clean, you know?
I think it's,
I was trying to wait to see if they were going to talk about where he was going to be, but it's probably going to be a little bit. So
I thought that in this interview he said that like they had talked in the bedroom and stuff, and then he got on top of her. I don't remember him saying that he took her off of them in the kids' room. I thought it was that they were in bed and she was a sleeper after they had made love or whatever he said,
yeah, that's what he said at the beginning. And now,
Okay, so he already said that then.
yeah, he
Okay,
said at the beginning, he said they were in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's changed it.
I guess it's because I've never really watched some of these all the way through because they're so long. So I never heard him tell this part about pulling her off Cece. I never heard that part yet.
Yeah.
In all these years. That's the first time I heard him say that.
Yeah, and he's saying it like he just pulled her off to the
Right.
side, and then
Yeah.
so we'll listen a little bit longer and see what he says.
Okay.
It's probably a queen of some sort. Kind of a picture of it somewhere, I think.
Oh, he does have his phone.
So where was Celeste? In the
She was all the way up to the top.
to the top?
And unfortunately, down it was the crossways.
Like,
So she was laying this way. That's how it was.
Choking her.
Mm.
Okay. Well, it's cute room.
Mhm.
So then, is this picture as you're standing in the doorway to go in? What is that work? And then, so were they closer to this side or this side?
She usually sits in the middle.
Okay. And then, so your wife was right on top of her, you could just see that. And then did you pull her this way or that way, or
So that's where her head was on this side.
right over here?
Yeah.
On the left as you're looking at it? Okay. Did she put her fight?
I lost it so much that it didn't feel like she did.
Okay. You're pretty strong, dude. Did she, was she yelling? Was she screaming? Was she talking? Was she scratching you? Nothing?
I didn't feel, I just felt such anger that nothing, I didn't feel anything.
Okay. All right.
Like if she did, nothing's on me.
Was it quick? Was it slow? Was it?
I was so numb, it felt like it was over.
Fast? Over fast? Okay.
Felt like
Is it possible her neck's broken?
so
Okay.
I've never broken a bone, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Was it a choke like this or was it like a headlock?
Choke.
Okay.
Can you put your hand out like you had your hand?
Like that.
Like that? And your wife, you shot her with one hand or two hands?
I just kind of from the back, I couldn't really tell. I don't know if she's on top of her. And the monitor's not like color, it's black and white. Nighttime, it's black and white.
Okay.
It's dark.
You went up the stairs, right, to talk to Shanae again? And then, did you think it was weird that she found in the room where you left her?
So I walked in and looked around, saw the monitor and I saw Bella. And then switched over to CC pretty fast, and that's when I saw that.
Did you have any inkling that between the time that you finished the talk and the time that you found Shanann choking Cece, you had no inkling she was going to do it?
Sure. You both of those kids more than when you know.
Okay.
And people in my family have always said she's unstable. My friends have said she's unstable, but I never would have thought in years.
Who says she's unstable?
My family, my friend Mark, people that have seen her around me. I don't know, that picture of her.
Well, it doesn't look good, I'm not gonna lie. Looks actually pretty bad. And
Is it possible that when we get these girls, Bella, Cece, and Shanann, is it possible when we get them that we're going to see anything other than the cause of death being her hands? Okay. And what I mean by that, and I should be very clear, is that it's some of it's hard to believe that your wife did it, right? You can imagine that. Okay. So is it possible that maybe she did one and then
you got Shanann, so you did to Shanann what she did to one of your daughters, and then you had to just do it to the other one. Okay. So is that's not what happened? Okay. Is it possible that, is there any other way where we might see your hands on the girl's neck? No. Okay. And you know what I mean? Because when we find them, the little bodies, we're going to see the diameter of someone's hand and someone's fingers, right? So is that all possible? We're going to see yours? No. All right. And I know it's hard. And I know you're probably getting
it's not
angry
his.
at my question, but
Yeah.
we have to ask.
My
And
opinion.
he said, "Oh, right away, no,
Okay.
no. You know, so
Yeah.
it's like it makes you really think. Yeah, like no, you know,
Yeah.
like somebody else did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in that scenario with the girls.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that he didn't do that.
Yeah,
And it
I don't
wasn't
think he
Shanann.
could.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. So we're
Chris
gonna
Watts had no
stop.
visitors, no special privileges in prison for his 39th. Yeah, I heard that
Oh.
somewhere. He had nothing. I was wondering why, because I thought he was supposed to be like a really well-behaved. Well, I don't know if you get anything anyway on your birthday, but I mean, like, he did have a lot of visitors at one point and stuff like that. So I was kind of surprised to hear he didn't have any of that on his birthday. Not family or nothing.
Yep. We're gonna stop it there
Okay.
because we've been on it
Perfect.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's about how long we were last time, though. So
Yeah. That's not
seems to
bad.
be
And we'll
about the like the golden hours. Is
it
three.
must be. And we'll
Three
pick
is a
up.
great number,
It
right?
is a great number. Apparently, the three is
depending.
here.
Yeah.
But we will pick it up here next time, and we'll probably finish it next time because I think
Yeah.
we have. Let me put it back up there and let's see. We are an hour and 45 minutes in it, and it's 2 hours and 53 minutes. So we'll finish it.
Yeah, that should work. About an hour left. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll finish it
Okay.
next time, and then I'll look and see if there's because I know there's another interrogation of him.
Yeah.
And then we'll look for NK's interrogations.
Okay.
And see if there's anything interesting too you want to bring up, like you said you
Yeah.
wanted to check out. Let me
Yeah.
know, and we'll bring those up too. We'll just pull mine down and bring yours up,
Okay.
and we'll
Yeah, and
show
I can
those
we
too.
can maybe like coincide them and see like which one you get. See.
Yeah,
Compare. You know, see
Yeah.
what we get out of each one because there's a couple like I'm going to share with you and see what you think of them.
yeah. Or even we can do it on your channel. Either way, it's
Right.
either way, it's fine. Yeah, either way. But yeah, we will discuss it more because, like I said, I missed some of the stuff he said this time.
Yeah.
I caught it.
It's
this
hard to
time,
hear in
so-
this interview.
Yeah, yeah,
Excuse me.
because he's very adamant. No, you won't find my hands on. Well, sadly, they're not going to find anybody's because of where they
Right.
put them.
Yeah, but I agree. Him being so adamant about it does make you really believe that no, he really didn't. Because before he can even finish that sentence, he's like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah, it's like
it's not with him.
It's almost like he said it like he's disgusted. Like, no.
Like, yeah, like I would never do that. Like, I'd never
Yeah.
kill my kids, or a kid
Yeah.
in general. Like, even when he asked, like, did she do one, and then you felt like you had to kill the other. He's like, no, like, no, again, right away, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It feels like again, he's very much just like when Katie Prophet says, but pretty much she doesn't know where he is. I
Right.
believe her. So the same thing
Right.
when he says, I didn't do that to them, I believe him. There's something about it that's just I believe that.
Right.
So,
Right. But I do believe he had his hands around Shanann, but I believe he had help.
Had help, yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. At least
know.
encouragement, if not actual physical help.
Right.
With her.
Right. But
Yeah.
with the girls, I have my doubt.
Yeah.
I have because when he says, I can't believe she put her hands on my kids, on my girls, I can believe that because I can almost believe that wasn't a part of everything. And then it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
It would be interesting. Yeah. I mean, to be a fly on the wall in that moment, right? To see
be-
what
I
would
wish-
have switched it up like that if it wasn't the plan. Because
Yeah.
he does, the way he does say it, it is like that wasn't what he expected. At least not like that.
Right.
Maybe not so brutal, like because that is a brutal way too.
Yeah.
It's very hands on.
Right. And
You
it's very like Chief was saying earlier, that's very close up. That's
Yeah, that's close and personal
Yeah.
and vengeful. And especially like when you look at women again, like women are like when women can murder and do things like that, it's totally different than almost a man, especially
Yeah.
when they're killing children. And that's why like when I did some of the readings on Ghislaine Maxwell, I was very like, that's a different kind of person than I
Yeah.
mean, it's all bad, but it
Right.
takes a different kind of woman to torture and do all those things to
Right.
children and other women and stuff. That's just
Yeah.
demonic.
Yeah.
So
It is. Yeah.
yeah, and I think that's why he says there was demons in the room because it's demonic.
Yeah.
A
And
woman
yeah,
to behave that way.
and he's like I said, his story, some of parts of his story never changed. The places and the people, I believe, are different. But
Right.
like the part where he talks about we were discussing earlier, that part never changed. That kind of stayed consistent.
hmm
So you have to go through and pick out what's consistent
Right.
and what's not, and you kind of figure out, well, part of this is true and part of it's crap.
Yeah.
But right there by them questioning them, like, are you sure there's nothing you need to tell us? So that's telling me they don't believe him.
Yeah.
They don't believe that Shanann did that.
No,
But-
and he made that comment about Mark not thinking that Shanann was what did he say, like unstable pretty much just now.
Mhm.
And then Mark in his interview later says she never did anything that made him think that people said it to him, like the parents and things like that. He said she never did anything to me, like directly, or I never saw anything. He was like,
Yeah.
but his parents and everybody like told him that.
Yeah, of
So
course
I
they
thought that's
did.
interesting that he says that in there, that Mark tells him that she's
Yeah.
unstable, but he says in his own interview that he never saw that from her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That she was always really nice to him.
Because it's kind of like they were trying to influence him.
hmm Yeah, like plant the story, just like
Yeah.
the letter, just like the doll with the blanket
Hmm.
and all that stuff, and then her being the one to do it. It was all planted.
Yep, it
Read the
was.
story.
All right, then. Good night,
Mhm.
everyone. I appreciate
night.
y'all coming in and seeing us. Thank you, Megan, for joining me again. I love our
Thank you.
collabs,
I do
and
too.
we're having fun. So
Yes,
let's keep it going.
I agree. It's
So
lots of fun.
everybody have fun. Stay safe tomorrow if you're having a storm. We're supposed to have a storm. Stay
Yeah.
dry, cool, warm, whatever, wherever
Yeah.
you're at.
Whatever you need, whatever you need, I hope you get it.
That's right. I hope you get it and stay safe. Have a good night. It
Yes.
is 11:30 here. So I know it is in Texas too, right?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So,
So
all right. Well,
have
thank
a
you.
wonderful evening. I love you, my friend,
I love you too.
and I will talk to y'all later.
Okay. Bye,
Good night.
everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.